Sometimes it's okay to get unruly. This is Over the Line from the Alpine Liquor Studio. Alpine Liquors, Dane County's largest independently owned liquor store, proudly serving DeForest and beyond.
Hang on, let me fade this. I got to fade this. Just let me fade that. Just as I love Chris Cornell, Audio Slave, or anything Chris Cornell, I love that. I love the intro song for Over the Line. But right now, this just feels right. Okay.
Come on, Brewers! Brewers, keep turning up the heat. Milwaukee Brewers!
This feels right, baby.
Come on, Brewers! Brewers, keep turning up the heat. Milwaukee Brewers!
Your Milwaukee Brewers.
Now we may be noisy.
And again, it is required to say this when your team wins. I used to roll my eyes and thought it was lame, and everyone would do it, blah, 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 blah. Victory is oh so sweet. But when your team wins on opening day, you have to acknowledge the fact that they are on pace for 162-0, an undefeated season cooking for the Milwaukee Brewers. Listen, I used to roll my eyes and say, okay, whatever, when I would see people do that when their team won on opening day. But why not have a little fun in life? It's the little moments along the way. Your Milwaukee Brewers yesterday against the Chicago White Sox on beautiful over-the-air free TV for all to see win 14-2. Felt good. Jacob Mizorowski on the bump. Set a record for the Brewers on an opening day. 11 strikeouts. And the bats, ooh, baby, they were hot as well, man. What do you have? Joey Ortiz getting some RBIs. Wild Bill getting some RBIs. You got Christian Yelich getting an RBI. Sal Frelick, the summer of Sal. How about the spring of Sal? Sal Frelick with a home run. King Vaughn getting involved. Hamilton getting involved. The new guy at third base. David Hamilton. Let's go, dude. What else did we have? We had Jake Bauers home run. Things were looking and feeling good. 14-2. Now, here's also the thing. Now, I know it's the Chicago White Sox, but what I love, and Zach Heilprin, our sports director, myself and him, we were at Monks and Sun Prairie last night from 6 to 7, our little off show called Thorson and Heilprin. A couple people stopped out as listeners, as I see, like AC in Partyville, my man. Market Plunger was there, a couple other listeners. Anyways, Jeff Grimes was there. Not for us, he just happened to be there. Wisconsin's OC. Everyone wants to be at Monks for Thorson and Heilprin. But Zach, I had mentioned to Zach that, hey, when you have opening day, everyone's a World Series contender. Everyone has their eyes on the prize. And then Zach kind of scoffed at me and said, listen, he's like, this is baseball, dude. We know who's going to win the World Series. It's probably going to be the Dodgers, okay? I said, well, hang on a second here. Everyone, hope springs eternal. Sometimes you have teams pop up. Who would have figured that the Milwaukee Brewers would have won 97 games last year and be the best team regular season in baseball? Not me, especially after they got completely ass-blasted by the torpedo bats in the New York Yankees last year. I never would have thought that the Brewers would go on to win a franchise record 97 wins. I didn't think that. So Zach's like, it's the White Sox. I get it. I understand it's the White Sox. But here's the thing. They were 0-0, just like the Milwaukee Brewers. They hadn't lost the game yet. And then the Brewers, what do? They go out there and they assert a little dominance. 14-2. Everyone's a World Series hopeful game one. Now the Brewers on pace for 162-0. And the Chicago White Sox on pace for 0-162. Losing. So now we go. Now we're separating ourselves. And also, speaking of teams set for not to win a game this season, fly the L. The Chicago Cubs lose 10-4 to the Washington Nationals. You love to see it. All is right in the world, okay? Brewers on top, Cubs on bottom. All is right in the world. Cardinals won yesterday, too. So looking at the NL Central, Brewers, Cardinals 1-0, Cubs, Reds, Pirates 0-1. So, and Jacob Mizorowski, outside of giving up that home run right away, was anyone feeling a little nervous? Was anyone a little, He went out there and was a rocket fire, dude. Fanned 11 White Sox hitters, set a new franchise record for strikeouts on opening day. 4 relievers who followed him after that. They brought up the total to 20 strikeouts in their win over the White Sox. 20 strikeouts. The Brewers yesterday set 2 records, or tied a record, I should say. Jacob Mizorowski, he set a record. 11 strikeouts on opening day. 23-year-old, the Miz. And then the Brewers with Miz and their bullpen, 20 strikeouts, tying the modern major league mark for strikeouts in any 9-inning game since at least 1900. 1900. Jacob Mizorowski, Aaron Ashby, Grant Anderson, D.L. Hall, and Jake Woodford. Now, here's the thing with Jake Woodford. The Brewers just traded for him. He came into the game, his first pitch as a Milwaukee Brewer. He gave up a home run to the first at-bat, the first swing of a new Chicago White Sox player. I forget his name, though. He was from Japan. His family was there. They were happy for him. And what made yesterday even more beautiful was, again, it was on over-the-air free TV. I went home yesterday after work. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna leave here and get ready for opening day. I would have loved to have been in Milwaukee, especially at Stanley's with our guy Bill Michaels, and then had a shuttle over there. Duty called here, though, in Madison. So I got home. I nestled on into the couch, working on my ass groove. Turned the Milwaukee Brewers here locally in Madison, channel 3.2. Over the air, free TV, as God intended sports to be. Oh. And what I love about baseball is sometimes you can get a little nap in. And that's what I did. I get up around 3:45, 4 a.m. Sometimes around the afternoon, that 1 to 2 o'clock range. Eyelids start to get a little heavy, maybe a little afternoon siesta. Just watching Brewers on my couch, and I just kind of, was relaxing, sit back, eyes closed a little bit, and all of a sudden I woke up. Like 10 minutes later, just a quick little cat nap. And the beautiful thing about it was the Brewers were still on TV. I hadn't really missed anything. And then Milwaukee said, you know what? Let's go get it going, baby. Let's do it 14-2. 14-2, 1-0, off and running, your Milwaukee Brewers. Let's see here. Streaming online, twitch.tv. Search my name, Ebo Says. Streaming on YouTube. Ebo Says. Hit the subscribe button. On Twitter as well. My Twitter account, at Ebo Says. There's a common theme here. And also streaming at WiscoSportsZone.com. Or our app, Wisco Sports Zone. Let's see here. Good morning, Wisco Greaves. He said Austin sleeping late like usual. Yeah, Austin said that he's going to be in. It's his last day today as the spring break is over. Usually when the Cubs lose, Austin has his tail tucked between his legs a little bit and shows up a little later. What else? Brewers are going to hit their over-under number for wins in mid to late August. Hell yeah, Wisco Greaves. Our guy Badger Trio said leadoff home run for the Sox. I was like, oh boy, here we go. So was I. Then the Miz settled in. I got a bunch of audio from a lot of the Brewers. Yeah, feeling good. Brewers now have today off. Other teams have their opening day today. And then come Saturday, let's go. It's go time, baby. Everyone's playing. All right, 608-321-1670, line 1. Good morning. Who do we got?
Good morning.
Mike and Portage. Hello.
What a good old-fashioned butt-kicking that was.
The old slobber knocker.
Yeah. We got to play crappy teams to start the season right away. As Adam Sandler said in The Longest Yard, you got to have a tune-up game. Bring in some crappy team and kick the ever-loving piss out of them.
Yeah.
Get their confidence up.
Yeah.
I'd say their confidence is up now, baby.
Hell yeah, Mike. Feels
Confidence
good.
up. Oh, it does. The Miz, he'd be pitching, then he'd start getting kind of wild, and then the coach would come out, or Contreras would come out and talk to him, and then right away, boom, 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 boom. You go back to just firing them in there, striking out the White Sox. man, that guy, every time I thought he was going to start wearing out, he'd totally turn it around. And some of our hitters, man, Joey Ortiz looks ripped. Like he's ready just to bash a ball this year.
Yeah, he's ready to actually hit some balls, especially when the bases are loaded, you know?
Yeah. I think he got a new sleeve, too, a new tattoo sleeve. It looked like he's going to be a beast. And this David Hamilton, the guy, what did I say, the one time he ran 4 seconds from home plate to first?
Yeah.
What a burner.
I think is this the answer at third base? I think it could be.
Could be.
Could be.
And then was it him or was it Fri that stole third from second? But, like, the catcher didn't even have time to make a throw. He was just already on it right away, just zipping on in there.
Yeah, we're feeling good, Mike. We are feeling good.
I haven't felt this good about after an opening day in a while. You know, I can't even remember one. Definitely not last year, for sure, after we got whacked by the Yankees.
Yeah, I know.
You think you and I were drunk?
Yeah, well, that was the home opener we were at.
Home opener, well.
Yeah, we went to the home opener. That was against the
Yankees.
No, it's on the road against the Yankees.
No, yeah, you're right. I don't remember.
I'm always right. The hell? I can't remember.
All I know is Man Cross Plains had passed out. That's all I know. But
yes, he was.
He's drinking his gluten-free beers and his wine.
Well, the guy pitching. I mean, if you go back to last, it was the Yankees, and then it was the home opener we went to. So it was the second series, and was it Elvin Rodriguez was pitching?
Alvin the Chipmunks.
Chipmunk? Yeah. God, who the hell was it? It was, I can't remember.
We were yelling, Alvin!
I think it was the Royals.
Yeah,
The Royals.
Okay.
The Royals. Yeah.
What?
Elvin, yep, it was the Royals. Brewers lost 11-1.
This year we're playing a lot of American League started off right away. We get the White Sox right now. Damn, my memory's so bad this week. I can't remember.
Well, it's okay. It's an effort Friday, Mike. It's the White Sox, not today, but then Saturday, Sunday, and then after that, you get the Rays at American Family Field. Yeah.
Rays.
Yep. The Rays.
Then
sing with the R theme. After that, then it's the Royals, and then sing with the R theme. Then it's the Red Sox.
Yeah. I was eyeing some tickets. I want to go to the when they play the Blue Jays on a day game at the end of April. And I want to see the Blue Jays. So as I knows, I think I might have some quick trip vouchers for some free tickets, or
there you go.
Use my military or / first responder discount to get some discount tickets coming up when they play the Blue Jays to see that team. So I'm taking bids on anybody who wants to go to that game for me for $30. So you have you want to drive?
You got a ride and everything.
Yeah, if anybody wants to go with me, take the other ticket. You know, I'm taking bids. You want to drive or buy lunch or whatever,
All right,
let me know.
Let's put it
taking
out
bids.
there. Put it out there, baby. All right, Mike. Anything else before I send you off here, bud?
I'm gonna say something controversial right now.
Yeah.
Go Hawkeyes! Big win last night.
The Hawkeyes moving on in the NCAA. Yeah.
I'd rather have the Hawkeyes.
No, is that you saying that, or is that Iowa Joe saying that?
That is Mike and Porter saying that.
Wow.
I'd rather have the Hawkeyes over the Michigan or Ohio State.
Well, they played Nebraska,
Illinois.
so you wanted the Hawkeyes. You want Hawkeyes over any team out of the Big Ten besides the Badgers.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much.
All right, Mike, you'll get them, baby. We love you.
All right, peace.
I see, man. Yeah, watching last night, Nebraska and Iowa. I thought Nebraska had it wrapped up for a little bit there, and then don't look away. Iowa. Hey, RJ.
It doesn't help when you only have 4 guys on the court. That breakaway?
Yeah.
The full court breakaway, like toss to the bucket? 4 guys on the court for Nebraska. How?
How is Iowa moving on and Wisconsin couldn't?
They're built for it.
We need to take a break. We'll let RJ get settled in. We'll be right back.
Keep
Something else I don't understand, motivation tapes.
This is Over the Line
Suddenly everybody needs to be motivated? It's a fairly simple thing. Either you want to do something or you don't.
on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
All right, welcome back in. All right, RJ, settling in. Opening day yesterday. It was beautiful to have it on over-the-air free TV. They'll have 10 of them this season, so there's 9 left. All the other ones are on a Tuesday. So
Mark your calendars.
mark your calendars. It's 9 other Tuesdays. I posted a little video yesterday on my Twitter account. I was sitting on my couch, and Christian Yelich was up to bat for his first at bat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just got a feeling something good is going to happen here. And, so I took out the phone, and I wanted to document something that's very rare now, a sports game on free over-the-air TV, so essentially baseball. I was filming a little, I hit the record on the camera. Christian Yelich got an RBI.
About time.
Posted it up.
Took long enough.
Posted it right up there. And on my Twitter account, all I said was, love watching the Brewers the way God intended, on free over-the-air television. Because I'm a big proponent, RJ. Packers, Badgers, Brewers, Bucks, the state that you live in,
Yeah.
the teams that play in said state you should be able to access and watch them on free over-the-air free TV.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a controversial statement.
I do not believe so.
Now, if you're a business owner, or not a business owner, but someone in the TV rights side of things and this and that, when it comes to those said teams, you probably think it's a controversial opinion. Or a cable company. But, I think that's what so I'm looking here. I'm looking at my replies, and there's one guy that says, how was it free? Well, how was it free? Well, he's not wrong, actually, because you do need to buy, A, TV, B, an antenna, and I guess you also have to have pay for your electric in your house. So to your point, Joe Wisco, it's not free, but it is over-the-air free TV.
You do not have to pay a subscription.
Yeah.
For 3.2.
So when I say free in that sense, I mean, I said on free over-the-air television. I think we can do some context clues here and put two and two together. But again, it is Twitter. So, yeah. And then our guy, let's see here, Barry McOckener. Morning, Bear. He said, you're close, but God watches the crew on high-quality early 2000s cathode ray tube television, not flat-screen LCD. CRT TVs are the best way to watch over-the-air antenna, and I'm not joking. Barry, I agree with you 100%. I loved watching sports, and RJ, maybe you felt this way too, when we were 90s and early 2000s, on the LD, the low-definition TVs.
Oh, yeah, where you couldn't see lines, so you got all argumentative.
Yeah, everything just looks too good, to the point where it's like, it almost looks fake sometimes, Like, you ever watch, like, older shows or movies, and it's on these new, like, super high-def TVs, and you're like, you could just, like, tell where the brush strokes are from the makeup.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Yeah,
this looks, it looks fake. Because, I mean, it is, but
we'll
it looks.
Go back to kind of fuzzy.
Give me the little grainy, kind of fuzzy. I like the low-definition television. I like that.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, so if I had an older TV, I would have.
Or like when you watch old broadcasts now and they put them on and it's a square. And people are like, who've never dealt with old TV are like, why is it like that? I'm like, that's how it was.
That's how it was, baby, and when we loved it. But what
and
I do
liked it.
And what we do love, though, Jacob Mizorowski, 11 strikeouts. And I also love this. Adam McKelvey on MLB.com for the Brewers. I'm just going to read a little something here. So the Miz strikes out 11. And then after that, the bullpen, the four relievers, followed him, on the mound. They ran all the strikeout total to 20, tying the modern major league mark for strikeouts in any 9-inning game since at least 1900.
Is that good?
I think it is.
You know what? I love how MLB can go back to 1900 in their stats.
Yeah, but Ron Dane can't be the NCAA leading rusher?
Yeah. Can't go back 26 years because it's not reliable.
Can't do it.
Where do we stop?
So here's what Adam McKelvey said about the 20 strikeouts since at least 1900. So you can put the Brewers combo of Mizorowski, Aaron Ashby, Grant Anderson, D.L. Hall, and Jake Woodford in the history books alongside the likes of Roger Clemens and Kerry Wood. Because those pitchers have struck out 20 batters in a game.
Yeah, but
you don't go into it. You just read the sentence.
Yeah,
and then you move on.
Like,
well, you note it, and then you move on. You don't go into it more.
It's like combined no-hitters.
So again, Jacob Mizorowski, Aaron Ashby, Grant Anderson, D.L. Hall, and Jake Woodford all in one game could put alongside the history books of the likes Roger Clemens, the Rocket, and Kerry Wood. Thank you, Adam McKelvey.
Great stat.
Including those individual gems, teams have struck out 20 opposing hitters in a 9-inning game only 9 times. 9 times in the last 125 seasons.
So what? 2 of them are 2 guys,
and for the Brewers, it's 5.
And one of those guys got 11.
Most recently, the Stros and Mets within a 3-month span in 2022 before the Brewers did it on Thursday.
Yeah. And I think one of those was a 5-guy no-hitter for the Astros.
Yeah. Hey, just think about this, though. We have our own Roger Clemens. We have our own Kerry Wood. You just need to combine the powers of Jacob Mizorowski, Aaron Ashby, Grant Anderson, D.L. Hall, and Jake Woodford. It's like Captain Planet, dude.
Mm-hmm.
With these powers combined.
When your powers combine,
we can strike out 20.
I am Captain Planet.
608-321-1670. Line 1, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
I am on cloud 9.
Fantastic.
Scott, I was thinking the other day, and I thought of you.
Oh, you were thinking about what?
Well, I was at the gym the other day. Well, this was over the weekend, and for some reason it popped in my mind driving to work today. I had 2 individuals over the weekend that asked me one. There was a moment at the gym, Scott, where it was one of my gym bros. I gave him like the wave and the nod, but there was another guy kind of like in front of him. I didn't really know this guy. He thought I was waving and nodding at him. So, you know what you're doing?
Yeah,
Like,
I love those.
yeah, and then I got stuck in this kind of conversation with a guy, nice guy, older guy, and he had asked me, and this is on last Saturday, Scott. He asked me because we were talking about March Madness. It was on the TV, and he goes, "Yeah, have the Badgers played yet?" And I said, I didn't have the heart to tell him that they lost last Thursday. And then Scott, like an hour and a half later, I was walking out of the gym, and I ran into another one. This guy I knew, and we were exchanging pleasantries. And he asked me, "Hey, how'd the Badgers do?" And I said to myself, I can't believe that in America, right now during this time, there are people that don't know what's going on in March Madness, especially Wisconsin. But Scott, the first person I ever met that did that was you. How do you stay so oblivious?
So see, I'm not the only one. Part of it is I have sleep apnea. Yeah, I know.
So, Scott, what you're telling me is you don't pay attention to the Badgers and March Madness because of your sleep apnea?
Follow me on this one, okay?
All right, I'll follow you.
Yeah, just wait.
I'm curious.
I will watch a game, but because of the fact that I have sleep apnea, I fall asleep. So it's not the fact that I don't try to watch it.
Okay.
It's the fact that I fall asleep. So I do make an effort, but it's just like with NASCAR. I said, I'll try to watch a 3-hour race and end up falling asleep. Like yesterday, I forgot that the Brewers were green, and I was somewhere and I missed it completely. So sometimes it's not intentional.
No, yeah, Scott, I fell asleep watching the Brewers. I don't even have sleep apnea, but I fell asleep on the couch sitting up for about 5-10 minutes watching the Brewers. It was nice. I like the little afternoon nap, little afternoon delight,
You were talking about low res TV. Is one of the things is I have a 42-inch Samsung.
Ooh.
One the nice thing about that thing is, like those little when they show advertisements, the fine print of those commercials, you can see the fine print where it says only one per customer or something. I got it for Christmas last year.
Nice. Yeah. 32. That's a nice size. That's not too big, not too small. Just right. Probably for envisioning your size of a room, it probably fits perfectly.
Plus the fact that on my DVD player has surround sound too.
No, I know you do. Scott, a music man like you definitely's got surround sound.
Gotta have it.
Although for my little room, it's kind of overkill, but that's okay.
That's fine.
Hey, that's fine, Scott. That's fine.
I have 2 3-way speakers and 2 2-ways in a little room.
Yeah.
Who did Rock Me on My Dais?
Felco.
Yeah.
Yep. Jackie Blue.
Ozark Mountain Daredevils.
Yeah, there you go.
Traveling Band.
CCR.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, you're right. We've only just begun.
Captain
Chubbs Peterson.
Nope.
Yeah, from Happy Gilmore.
The
The
Carpenters.
It is the Carpenters, but Chubbs Peterson did it in Happy Gilmore.
Correct.
Well, was it a remake?
No,
it was
a parody
it was just a little scene in the movie, and he was singing "We Only Just Begun."
Have you ever seen Happy Gilmore?
Yes.
Okay, it's in
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
It's when the guy's playing the piano on the golf course.
Here's one happy day. Try to get a couple days off.
Something I'm trying to do here.
Yeah.
Huey Lewis in the news too.
Yep, The Look.
Roxette.
Yep, she blinded me with science. Cool name.
Dolby Thomas or something.
You got it backwards.
Thomas Dolby.
Run around.
Blues Traveler.
Yes.
Let's Groove Tonight.
Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Yep, Hot Girls in Love.
That's Loverboy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Love you guys. You have a great weekend.
Scott, I
You
love you
as
too.
well.
By the way, I was advancing over Nebraska in the NCAA tournament. I don't know if you didn't know. Never mind. Scott, we love you, buddy.
Have a good day, guys.
You too. See you
You
soon.
too, Scotty.
Yeah, it's like again, I think it's taken almost a week to get over the shock of it. Again, I was at the I waved to my guy that I don't know his name, but he's a cool guy. We talk. It's been like 4 years. I can't ask him his name now. I can't hey, what's your name again?
Hey.
We've been too friendly for too long.
Hey, buddy.
For me, and I think he feels probably the same about me. Like he doesn't know my name either because
Okay.
we've never once in 4 years of conversing have never said each other's names besides the first hey, what's your name?
I take it he doesn't listen.
Maybe. I don't know. But anyways, I gave him the nod and the wave, and there was a guy a little bit in front of him, and he happened to be looking at me at the same time, and he thought I was waving to him. And I was like, God damn it.
No.
Damn it.
This is horrible.
I'm going to have to, and it's he was he was a little older of a guy, he's a friendly guy. And then we just exchanged some pleasantries, like I said, and he said, hey, have the Badgers played yet? And this was Saturday. Our Badgers lost on Thursday.
Yeah, they did.
I told him to go check it out himself. I didn't want to say anything. I could tell by looking in his eyes, though, that he knew deep down the answer. And I thought, Scott, I'm like, I can't believe someone just asked me how the Badgers did in March Madness. And then it happened to me an hour and a half later, leaving, and ran into another one of my boys. I don't know his name either. I think it might be Nick, but I'm too scared to say it. Hey, big dog. And he's like, yeah, how'd the Badgers do? And again, I thought of Scott. And I'm like, I can't believe it. I can't believe in this day and age, with the information that's you have at your fingertips, that you don't know. Just by chance.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I guess Scott's not alone. I was blown away by it. All right, line 2. Good morning. Who do we got?
Hey, happy Friday, fellas. Patrick and Oshkosh.
Patrick, what's up, brother? What's going on? Happy Friday. TGIF.
Loving it yesterday. The Brewers are 1-0. The other 3 teams in the National League Central can all suck it right now.
I got 2 words
It's
for
a
you.
perfect day. Suck it.
The Cubs fly the L. All is right in the world. Suck it.
Yeah, it was such a great day yesterday, and with the Miz and the other guys combining for 20 strikeouts, the clutch hitting, Joey Ortiz looks like he might have taken some pills or just really hit the weight room, which is nice. Overall, I don't think he could have had a better opening day. And then the only 2 runs he gave up were to 2 single homers. It was great, and I think it's funny when you guys were talking about a guy or a couple guys not knowing, hey, did the Badgers win? To me, that is not to sound misogynistic, but that sounds like a typical Packer fan who's a woman that always cheers for the Packers. I love my Packers. I'm like, okay, who's your starting right guard? I don't know. Well, then you're not a fan. So then shut up.
Patrick, you're so funny, man.
And then you know what? I think with the free sports, it's great. Back in the day when Wisconsin football sucked under Don Morton, the only time we could ever watch the Badgers play was on free TV, but it was a replay at 10:30 at night, Wisconsin Public Television.
Now you watch the Badgers, you hope to God they're not replayed. Yeah. I don't want to see that replayed on
Yeah,
TV.
right.
Patrick, that's great, man. Yeah, it was a great opening day yesterday. And Joey Ortiz, with the bases loaded, usually last year would strike out. He was on the board right away. We love it. And if he's taking PEDs, let's get the right agents to mask it so he doesn't get caught. Let's go.
Well, you guys have a good weekend.
You too, Patrick. Much love, man. Take care.
Thanks.
See you, buddy. Or, you see someone wearing a band shirt. You go, name 3 songs.
And then they just name a number 1 hit, and then they're like, and then what?
Patrick. You're funny, man. I will take a little break here. This one goes out to my guy, Thunder Warlock. You know I love me some Alice in Chains. I was going to play all Black Label Society or Zach Wild did it. I'm going to Black Label Society tonight at the Sylvie. I'm meeting with my buddy at 4:30, RJ. Black Label doesn't go until 9.
Okay. Are you making it?
And the band before that is Zach Sabbath, Black Sabbath cover band.
Oh, yeah.
We'll come right back.
This is Over the Line.
I want you to be nice until it's time to not be nice.
On the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 5 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 4 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
Welcome back.
Got him.
The plight that a morning person has to go through to get coffee around here, man. I'm telling you.
Right?
I'm back. Don't worry. RJ and I both had to fill up for a coffee. And here's the thing. The Keurig, I think I bitched about this yesterday around this time. The Keurig upstairs is like, doesn't work anymore.
It's on the fritz.
And upstairs here in our building is where all the on-air people are. Then there's another one in the break room. I think that one's, I don't trust that one.
It's
I think
got a lot of lime scale on it.
Yeah, people don't put the reverse osmosis water in it, so it's all calcified.
Yep.
I don't know why people are such idiots.
Mm-hmm.
And then downstairs in the sales department, these jabronis, dude, these jamokes downstairs, and I love it. I say it all. This is all from love. They don't refill it.
They do not.
So every time you go get a coffee, you got to refill all the water. Then it's got to do the process of warming it all up. So they're welcome. We refilled it. RJ got coffee. I refilled it some more. I got my coffee, and then here we are.
Yep.
All right, 608-321-1670. Looking at the text line, our guy Johnny Cribbage. How about Wisconsin football hiring Brady Ewing as an alumni liaison? I like the move. Brady's a really nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's joined Zach Heilprin on the camp, and I've had some interviews with him, and I think it's a really great move for Wisconsin football. You know, what was the one knock on Luke Fickell and the staff, RJ? That they kind of turned their backs on the alum and
the state.
And the state.
Yep.
Well, now that Brady Ewing is helping that out, and a huge recruit yesterday, Cole Reeder. This dude's huge.
Yeah, he's massive.
He's 6'7". High 200 something.
Yeah,
he's gigantic.
He's big,
and he's the number 2 prospect in the state. Sticking here, he Ohio State wanted him. Everybody wanted him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's back. So that's great. And let's see here.
I mean, I think he's the 5th or 6th in-state recruit to commit.
Yeah, he's a monster, dude. All right, 608-321-1670. That was text line. How about the phone line? Line 1, good morning.
What's that?
Whoa, man, in the darkness. What's that? What up, brother?
Happy post-opening day.
Dude, what a game. Perfect opening day yesterday, was it not?
Slaughter rule. Slaughter ruled the White Sox.
Get him a body bag.
Yeah, buddy. Their pitching was, either their pitching was atrocious or we're just that dialed in.
We're just that dialed in, dude. Joey Ortiz is even getting some RBIs right away. How about that?
Yeah, a little surprise news with Churio going on the IL before the game. So good old Perk is back on the bench. And
pop those Perkies.
Sure, yeah, the Perk. Got to get that Perk on the bench. So I thought for sure Brandon Lockridge would be opening day starter, but not yet.
But not yet. Hey, at least we got to see some
Not
Aaron.
yet.
At least we got to see Aaron Ashby yesterday. How about that, baby? Let's go.
Mandatory. You knew it. Mandatory appearance.
Mandatory Ashby.
But hey, went well. And then I saw DL. I only saw a little bit of the game, actually. I kind of caught a little bit at work and was more scoreboard watching. But I saw DL Hall struck out 3 batters in 1 inning, so that's good to see.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's that.
And, the reason Brandon Lockridge couldn't start, as much as Pat Murphy's obsessed with him, is because Jake Bowers, I don't know if they even name Cactus League MVPs, but he was it. He was it. He even hit a homer in the exhibition game. He had, I don't know if that counts for spring training, but what? He ended up like 7 or 8 homers in spring/exhibition, and then goes ahead and just puts the dagger in him. 3-run bomb towards the end of the game there.
Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
The Bowers started and left.
Yeah.
So
Christian Yelich an RBI right away too. Let's go.
Everybody. They only had 12 hits, but 14 runs. So that's efficient. There you go.
Yep. Feeling good, Matt. Feeling real good.
Yeah. I got tickets. My mom's late birthday gift. Me and my folks are going next Wednesday, which should the day game against the Rays.
Nice.
Obviously, I sniped. Had to pick that game for a reason.
Got the deal.
Hell of a deal. Hell of a deal.
Is there a giveaway that day?
No.
Oh.
No. But probably I think we're row 15 behind home plate-ish. So, Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God. Sorry, people are driving like idiots.
That's okay. I assume that happens daily.
We're passing all the old people that are going, 47 and a 55. Jesus Christ. We're good. We're okay.
All right. Good. I was scared for a second there.
I did not flip off an elderly person. It's fine.
Good. They're still stressing about what channel the Brewers are on too. So even though you could, leave them be.
Yeah. So I'll probably have to dole out my. I put a freeze on everything. I canceled my MLB subscription just until this was all figured out.
Mm-hmm.
So probably just dole out it's $199 and you get every single MLB game and the Brewers.
Why not?
So,
Why not? Why not?
I need it.
Why not?
I'm back. Burnitz is back in fantasy baseball.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Yep.
Let's
Jeremy
go.
Burnitz. In the most roundabout way. The league that I got blackballed from and kicked out because I may have threatened someone in the league over some.
Sorry that you had some passion, dude. Sorry you had the passion.
Oh, it had nothing to do with baseball. Some extracurriculars.
Oh.
But anyway.
Still, sorry. Passionate about life. What do you want from me?
Probably extracurriculars from years ago, but Burnitz knows how to hold a grudge for a very long time. So, but no. So somebody that I know who's in the league, he doesn't even pay attention, and basically he gave me his hopefully no one. I don't think any of them listen to this, but I gave
Everyone
me his password,
listens.
and I'm basically GMing his team against all the dudes that he hate me.
You're a sleeper cell. You're a sleeper cell in there. I love it.
So you're a white
But
label?
What does that mean?
Like when
a white legal
label.
Oh,
where like a
White
company
label.
says they put their name on the work, but like really they hire a third party.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, essentially.
Nothing wrong with that.
Essentially a white label. Jeremy White Label Burnett.
You're back.
Matt, it's good to have you
Brewers
back
today.
calling in too, baby. No Brewers today, so who knows?
Yeah, it's been busy, but I'll report in next week after see how this weekend goes. Let's
You got it, brother.
keep smashing the White Sox up.
Hell yeah.
Smash up.
All right, go Brewers.
Much love,
Go
Matt.
Brewers.
See you, brother. Have a great weekend, man. Matt in the Darkness, the return. All right, phone calls. Hang on. We got to take a little break here. I also want to talk about what happened yesterday on the TV, RJ. Not Brewers related. Something on the ice.
What about on the court?
And the court. I mean, we had some winners yesterday, baby. We'll come right back soon.
This is Over the Line
It's also illegal. It's not illegal. It's frowned upon.
on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
Baseball, feeling good, man. And now it's in for the long haul, 162, all 161 games now. Brewers win 14-2. The Miz, opening day record, 11 strikeouts for the franchise. He's on fire, baby. And then with the four relievers who followed, Ashby, Anderson, Hall, Woodford, 20 strikeouts. 20. The most since 1900. Tied for the most, anyways. All right, and with that, we have no game today. Cubs did lose yesterday, so fly the L. Always love that. And RJ, we'll get to more of this upcoming here.
Mm-hmm.
But yesterday, also on the TV, I mean, you had the Brewers, and then once I got to Monks and Some Prairie, on the boob tube was Wisconsin hockey taking on Dartmouth.
Yep.
I walked in, it was 1-1 at the end of the first period. And then,
1-1 at the end of the second.
1-1 at the end of the second period. And all of a sudden, I must have missed a couple of things because I saw it was 3-1, and then I blinked, it was 4-1, an empty netter. And then all of a sudden, it was 5-1.
It'll do it.
Another empty netter, and Wisconsin advances in the Worcester region, and they'll take on Michigan State Saturday. the number 1 seed in the Worcester region.
Hell yeah.
Wisconsin hockey, dude. How about that? They did not control their own destiny, their own fate. Some things had to go their way. It went their way, and now they're going on.
They got a pretty good draw for themselves.
Mike Hastings.
Yeah.
Successful? Right now, yes.
Tournament twice.
Wisconsin hockey, baby.
Yeah.
We love to see it. And then also, speaking of winners, Wisconsin women's basketball moving on in the WBIT.
Yep.
They were down, 8?
Semifinals, down 8. Came back and won.
Down 8 late in the game, come back and beat Harvard.
Yeah.
Take that, you Poindexters. 64-61. Punch the ticket to the semifinals. And we're punching our ticket to break. We'll come right back.
Now the time has come when I tell myself there's nothing more I can take than you show me. Will it matter right now if I'm already numb? That's what you do to control me. So much sadness from me. That's the way.
This is a Wisconsin Sports Zone update.
Well, the Milwaukee Brewers would take opening day 14-2 over the Chicago White Sox. Jake Bauers hit a 3-run shot. Sal Frelick had a 2-run blast, and William Contreras delivered a 3-run double. On the mound was Jacob Mizorowski, though. He set a Brewers opening day record with 11 strikeouts and just gave up 1 run, a homer in the first inning. Here's more from manager Pat Murphy on his starting pitcher.
I don't look at it as historic in terms of how he threw the ball. I think he did some really good things, and he matured, which we're hoping for. And I think that's the things to get excited about, what it means for the future. To get through the 4th and the 5th the way he did, he made some big pitches at big times. William, I mention it all the time. You guys get tired of it, but he really helped him get through that whole deal. 1st inning, 4th inning. That's really key.
The Brewers now have today off. We'll be back at it tomorrow when they host the White Sox for a 6:10 first pitch. Turning to the Bucks, they're set to miss the playoffs and have a losing record for the first time in a decade. They'll be back into action tomorrow night when they host the San Antonio Spurs at the Pfizer Forum for a 2 o'clock tip.
For nearly 40 years, ABC Wisconsin Apprenticeship has been helping men and women transform themselves into highly skilled trade professionals. These skills are in demand and provide strong wages and benefits for a bright future. If you're a hands-on person who likes the feeling when you get projects done, apprenticeship could be for you. Go to buildyourcareerwi.org or just search online for ABC of Wisconsin.
Wisconsin football landed a major piece for their 2027 recruiting class. 4-star offensive lineman Cole Reeder from Germantown, the number 2 player in the state. And finally, Wisconsin hockey is moving on in the NCAA tournament. That's after beating Dartmouth 5-1 yesterday. They'll take on Michigan State on Saturday. For the Wisconsin Sports Zone Network, I'm Ebo.
Play it safe? Nah.
You gotta fight for your right.
We don't abide by your rules. Sometimes it's okay to get unruly. This is Over the Line from the Alpine Liquor Studio. Alpine Liquors, Dane County's largest independently owned liquor store, proudly serving DeForest and beyond.
God, this guy's voice is awesome.
Now we may be noisy, we may be loud, but we love our brewers and we're mighty proud. We clap our hands, stomp our feet. The taste of victory is oh so sweet. So get cheese.
Meh! All right, yeah, your Brewers win 14-2. What did Patrick in Appleton say? I got 2 words for you, White Sox. Okay. The Generation X on him.
Yeah.
Cool moment yesterday too was two for our Spanish-speaking friends, 2 people throwing out the first pitch. Jordan Love and Jordan Stolz, the Olympic gold medalist, and the other one, the Green Bay Packers quarterback. One guy's got gold, the other guy is green and gold. Pretty cool. I saw a video here of a cool moment of Jordan Stoles letting Jordan Love check out his gold medal. He's like, "Hey, dude, imagine if you could have beat the Bears. You know, I'm putting the gold out there right now. What do you got?"
Just think about it.
And he's like, "Dude, it wasn't me. It was little Matt. What do you want? What do you want from me? It was little Matt." No, so that was cool. Pat Murphy was talking about Jordan Love, how because I don't think they've had their child yet, expecting. Did they? They didn't have their kid yet, I don't think. And Pat Murphy, even afterwards, is like, "Yeah, someone should sign that kid to a contract immediately."
What are we doing here?
Pat Murphy's awesome, man. Again, going for hopefully the third manager, 3 in a row, NL Manager of the Year. All right, 608-321-1670. Text in, call in, streaming online, twitch.tv, YouTube, both at Evo Says, at the follow button. I don't think it popped up on Twitter today. I don't know what had happened. So if you're usually a Twitter watcher, go to Twitch or YouTube or app. Let's go Sports Zone or the radio, whatever. And then speaking of the phone line, Dave Essler's going to be giving us a ring at 7:30-ish. We'll be gambling with him. Someone on line 1, though. Good morning. Who do we got?
Hockey school.
Corey and Marshall.
Hockey. Even ear to ear right now.
Yeah.
Man, that was awesome. Just right there in the third period, RJ and Evo. That was Pozick was just above and beyond himself too on the radio yesterday. He was feeling it. He was vibing high. It's been 16 years since they've won a tournament game.
Yeah.
So
It's been a minute.
people that have been born and are driving now and never actually known Badgers being successful in men's hockey because they tried to drive it to the ground. So I would say he's a successful coach already because they've gotten him back to a modicum of what they should be for having 6 national championships. And like we talked about earlier this week, guys, they pulled a really good pot out there. They can, they got Michigan State tomorrow. That's a rubber match. They beat them twice.
Yep.
Lost to them twice. If Hauser can be on his game and not lackadaisically just like try to clear pucks like he was at times yesterday, RJ.
Yeah.
I think they got a really good shot tomorrow afternoon against Michigan State, and then it's on the Bagans.
Watching that game, the amount of pucks that hit the crossbar, that should have been a blowout in itself before the third period.
The damn crossbar always gets in the way, man. Got that perfectly placed shot. Bing!
Yeah.
Yep, you hear it right on the radio.
And Dartmouth's goal came on, those little trying to just be cute with it passes, and they got a 2-on-2, and a streaker came up the side, and it was a good pass, but it was one of the weakest goals I've ever seen in my life.
Greasy
goals. And then they had
a
couple of bounding ones too, where all of a sudden it hits like a little nick in the ice, and all of a sudden it takes a really weird pop because they were staying on the radio yesterday. One that was on his side, wobbling, and almost popped over a stick. It was bouncing around the crease, and they had to cover it up.
Yeah,
dude, you got to be on point here. You got to be locked in like an autist here. This is what I want. I want that guy, like the U.S. hockey guy. That's what I need. That type of locked inness from Hauser tomorrow. He's listening. That's what we need from you.
Yeah. Locked in.
Brewers, locked in. They got to be locked in. So I'm pumped. It's going to be on ESPN2, which is pretty widely available. So people, if you want to watch the team that's actually not going to quit in March, here you go. You got the men's hockey team, hockey school. Here you go.
It stings a little bit. Yeah.
50 years, hockey school.
Yep.
Brewers, great start to the year yesterday. Miz, people worried about Freddie Peralta leaving, but Miz came out and he got 5 innings and high-level strikeouts and high-level pitches. So it's basically like we replaced Peralta with Miz plus Peralta, essentially. He's a slightly better version that's going to throw harder and faster. So
and there it is.
Don't worry, folks, on trading him away. One other question I got for everyone to ponder.
Yeah.
You might already answer it this week, Evo. I don't know. From the news of the weird earlier in the week, the nightmare.
The double amputee?
Yeah.
Or
so
sorry, quadruple amputee?
Right. And this isn't to be, I'm going to preface this, I'm not trying to be insensitive. You got modern day, you got to make sure you preface it with that. But we all know, for those of us that have all our limbs. Like if you get arrested, which I've never had to do, thankfully, you're going to get put in shackles, right? So you can't run away, can't assault someone. So if you don't have those appendages, how do they
I think I can field this question. Well, Austin and I were talking about this yesterday. I think you just put him in a cardboard box.
Or a pet
Well, that's what I was going to ask.
Good morning. And Austin, Austin just came in. And Austin, your idea was what?
A pet carrier.
Or a pet carrier.
Oh, good morning, Austin.
Good morning.
Well, I was going to wonder, do they get like a little, like a wagon like you see at the, like at the baseball games that the families always got like all their stuff in? Or like, do they just like, or is there some kind of Hannibal Lecter kind of setup where they got him in a little dolly and they just bring him in? This guy sounds like he pretty much is Hannibal Lecter. He just hasn't started eating anybody's face yet, but Jesus Christ, I've seen them videos and it's like...
It's frightening. It's nightmare fuel.
This reminds me, you ever watch the Vikings on History Channel, Ebo?
Oh, yeah.
Or RJ, any of you guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you know, like the youngest son, the guy that would like just crawl on the ground, that's what that reminds me of.
Nightmares, Corey.
And he was like the most violent one out of all of them. Just saying something.
I know.
All right,
Corey, you the man. You the man, brother.
And let's get some gambling in for the degenerates. I'd like to hear what the take is there.
I'm going to tell Zach Wild you said hi, too. I'm seeing Black Labeled Society tonight. So
Wow. Yeah,
I'll tell Zach you said hey, all right?
Be careful, around hey, no Shakedown Street at least, because they would be freaking, they'd be shook down themselves.
No.
I don't know what would happen to those guys.
They
probably get their stuff stolen.
You the man, Corey. Austin?
Good morning.
Morning, Fly the Elk.
Happens. Hey, the Cubs still won yesterday. Didn't win on the field, but they won.
What?
We extended Nico Horner. That was a win.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. It is very good.
Line 2, good morning.
Well, things ain't always what they seem, so wake up, Evo. It's Mad Max in the tunnels under Racine.
Mad Max, what's up, brother? What's going on?
Yeah, just so I was at the Brewers game yesterday. I had boots in the ground, but I was not there as a fan. I was there in the capacity of official tunnel business.
Oh.
So, and I just want to say that just the day yesterday was perfect for the tunnel agenda. So I'm talking about after the game, I was sitting in the lots. I ultimately did take the tunnels back to Racine because I can get to and from the tunnels in like 10 minutes. But I was sitting in the pouring rain, just watching standstill traffic as they make the updates to the infrastructure around the stadium, and I just couldn't help but think this is why we need tunnels. This is why Elon Musk has to get his tunnel systems going, for the common person, so that when there's infrastructure improvements going on the freeway, we have another way.
Well, and to get ahead of it, Mad Max, too, once AI takes, I'm sure you've seen Terminator, when Skynet becomes self-aware and they send the nukes and everyone, we got to go underground then anyways. So get on the tunnel system right now. I'm all for the tunnel system, not the Cabal's adrenochrome tunnel system, but our own, because we'll have to go underground eventually when Skynet bombs us all. So I like that.
Right. And the reason that I do what I do, the reason I spread awareness for the tunnels and try to wake people up is because, because once we expose the cabal and all the evil deeds that they're doing in the tunnels, then hopefully the tunnels will be more usable to the common man and not just for the elites and their satanic rituals.
Mad Max, there will be a moment when we all have to go underground because of AI and the robots, that there will be underground guerrilla warfare with those elites and the cabal. We will have to fight for our tunnels, fight for the right for the tunnels, Max. So get ready, baby. I know you are.
It's going to happen. I'm getting ready.
Yep. I'm ready too, buddy.
And the game yesterday was But overall, the game was great yesterday. I mean, the Miz is kind of he's carrying the torch from Freddie Peralta. I mean, giving up a whole run in the first batter of the game and then just locking it down the rest of the way. I mean, that was some big Freddie Peralta energy yesterday, although I think he was more electric. I mean, he's got better stuff, and I think he has a higher ceiling. And then once Contreras hit that big hit, the floodgates kind of opened, and it wasn't a game. And the Churio news was kind of disappointing, too, but I sort of suspect that that's a psyop, just the way that the Brewers handled that and just how it was announced like 2 hours before the season started. That was just kind of weird to me.
There's some kind of numerology involved in that,
Yeah, and I suspect when Churio comes back, that's not actually going to be Churio. I think that they're going to use that as a means to test the cloning technology. So I think we might see clone of Jackson Churio before we actually see Jackson Churio.
Be a lizard person wearing a Jackson Cheerio suit. You have marked my words there, bud.
Yeah, and I think that the lockout, the upcoming MLB lockout is going to be a psyop too, because I think AI is ultimately going to replace every human being, and professional sports players aren't exempt. I think we're going to lock out the league because the owners and Rob Manfred want to put the players out of business, and they want to replace them all with clones, because clones won't all get injured, clones won't get tired. And it'll just be a more efficient, money-saving way for the owners. So I'm just trying to wake people up to that.
Mad Max, I'll leave you with this, buddy. Predictive programming, right? They have to tell you what they're doing. Futurama once had Blurns Ball. That was all a robot league. I think Fry did play in it, though. But it was a robot league. Predictive programming, Blurns Ball. Look into it if you haven't. All robots.
Oh, yeah, and Bob Uecker. Bob Uecker was the announcer, too. They brought back Bob Uecker to commentate.
Yes.
Yeah, I did see that episode.
Yep. Mad Max, you're a treasure and a treat. We love you, brother. You have a great weekend, all right?
Yep, thanks, Evo.
See you, man.
That's Blurns Ball. Wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's old school. Austin probably doesn't even know about Futurama.
No, but I can't tell if that guy was serious or not.
That's the beauty of it, Austin. Line 3, good morning.
Terry from the North.
The king of the North, Terry Bear. What's up, Terry?
Piss me off Friday.
Who doesn't love a good piss me off Friday?
Is it because the Cubs lost, Terry?
Well, I'm used to that. Listen, it looks like the Nationals are going there. The Cubs are nowhere near as good as I thought they were. I mean, they're probably looking at 70, 75 wins. As far as the White Sox go, the White Sox probably won't win. What's the worst record ever? 40 and 120? I think the White Sox have a shot at breaking that record.
No, Terry, the Brewers are just that good. Come on.
Well, you know what? Here's where I'm pissed off.
Okay.
My son helped me stream the game, so I watched the Cub game. I sat through that miserable thing, and I just catch the Brewer post then because I had it on TVW. Yeah. And here's the Brewer manager saying, "Now look, guys, that team over that White Sox, they are a good team. They're a very good team.
That's right.
They're going to compete with their. They've got great players."
Terry, every team when the season starts, every team is a World Series contender. Terry, every team on opening day is a World Series contender, Terry.
But once the first pitch is over, Evo, it's no longer opening day. It's no longer the first game. The White Sox, listen, I made a bet this weekend, or this week with a buddy of mine who's a White Sox fan. I took the Brewers, the over scoring 32 in the 3 games, and the White Sox under 7. That tells you about your go-go White Sox in 1959. Evo, you might be, Evo, you guys might, Evo, go ahead and hang the flag, I mean,
I will.
Go ahead and hang the World Series. But just remember one thing, Evo, against the Dodgers, you're 0 for 4.
Terry, you're not, I know you are trying to get me going here. Here's the thing, Terry. As a Brewers fan that I am, I will never see them win a World Series. So I enjoy the little moments along the way. I love spring right now. It'll be the summer of fun, and then the fall will happen, and then it'll just repeat. That's life as a Brewers fan. I enjoy the little moments. I don't expect them to win the World Series, but I'm going to have fun during the regular season.
You would have if your billionaire's owner would give a little bit of his money out and find these guys that all got away from him.
Well, I mean, they won 97 games last year, Terry.
Your pictures that are all gone. Your billionaire owner wants the Wisconsin taxpayers to pay his tab for him. All I'm saying is this. For your manager to sit there and say the White Sox are a good team, they're going to contend for the division, he had to have been drinking his bathwater.
Someone spiked his syrup for his pocket pancakes, Terry.
No, maybe that was a problem. That was his problem. Instead of eating them little pancakes, maybe he's having a shot of tequila or two. That was the most idiotic, stupid thing I've ever heard a manager say. The team, they just won 14-2. Oh, they're good. Man, these guys are good. What, they have 5 foul balls in the game?
Terry.
I mean, come on.
What, they have 5 foul balls?
East High School could have played the Brewers a better day. And hey, Brewer fans, go ahead and vote. And I'm not saying they're not good. I'm saying that the White Sox suck big time. And they will break the record of the all-time losingest team in baseball history. Even look at them for me. It's 40 and 120, isn't it? By the 62 Mets.
40 and 120, the 1962 Mets. You got a 19.
The
Let's see.
2024 White Sox were 41 and 121.
In 1899, the Cleveland Spiders went 20 and 134.
Oh.
Well, that was again in 1899. But in the modern era,
Even I was young then, Evo. Even when I'm pointing at that was the most idiotic thing a manager could say. You beat them 14-2. Oh, I respect these guys. These guys got so much talent. My God, look at. I mean, they three were hitting the ball all over the ballpark. I don't know how we hung on. My God, Evo, the guy is an idiot. We'll say something like that.
Let us have our fun, Terry.
Like the guy on Fox News says, maybe we should give them a shot and put them all to sleep.
Terry, I love you so much, Terry. I want you to have a great weekend, all right?
I will. I predict the White Sox will definitely break that record, and the Brewers, yes, will sweep all three. And I believe that now I think Tampa Bay's coming in on Monday. Now let's see if you score 15 runs against Tampa Bay.
Sure.
We'll try.
Terry, you're a treat. Terry, never change. I love you so much. You have a great weekend, all right?
Always. Just the truth, man. Just the truth.
Always.
Just the facts.
Always.
Just the facts.
Just the facts. Terry?
Brewer manager, you might be a great manager, even though the Brewers don't want to sign you. As a guy after the game, you're like Greg Gard. You suck.
Terry, have a good weekend, bud.
Take care, buddy.
Bye.
Here's a random question.
Terry is I love an inspired Terry. Terry gets me fired up.
Where was that supposed to make callers upset?
Well, he's coming after Pat Murphy, saying call him an idiot for saying the White Sox are a good team.
Okay, any manager will say that.
I love the day after opening day.
I don't get
I
it.
love it.
I love you, Terry.
Well, yesterday was the day after opening day.
Well, no, that was opening night, RJ.
Oh,
there's opening night, there's opening day.
And now opening day part 2 for some teams.
Opening day part 2.
I love the
because
I
we
love
can't
the day
have
one.
it all on the same day. We're gonna split it up.
It's the same overreactions you see after week 1 in NFL, but this is like
we're screwed.
This is as much of like I don't know the math. I'm not gonna do the math immediately, but it's 1 of 17 versus 1 of 162. But you get the same exact overreactions. I love it.
Line 4. Good morning. Oh, did I hit that right? Did I hit that?
Nope.
Oh, there we go. Line 4. Good morning. Hello.
I don't even know how to follow those two.
Vagabond.
That was nuts.
Vagabond John. Good morning.
Have you ever watched the show Paradise, Evo?
Rick Pitino was just talking about this.
What?
No, I have not actually.
No.
Rick Pitino said that he started watching because people told him to.
The show Paradise, there's this massive thing coming, and the billionaire, so basically the tech bro, asks the scientist, so what do we do about it? And he looks at her and he says, dig the biggest hole and hide. And so when we're talking about these tunnels, this is like directly related to the show Paradise. I don't know if Mad Max has looked it up yet. It might be some good educational content.
I'm not sure.
To give us some insight on what's going on in these tunnels, but I'm only on episode 2 and I'm locked in, so I'm pretty
really. What is it on?
Lock it up.
Oh geez, I don't know. The wife
Hulu? Is it Hulu?
I'm not gonna lie.
That
The
says-
wife controls the remote. I'm not afraid to say it. She puts on the shows. I can't handle all the subscriptions. It's on one of the things.
What app? I think it's Hulu, which I do have. Hulu.
That sounds right.
Wait,
that sounds right.
yeah. Hulu. Okay, I'll watch that. I'm looking for a new show.
Take a look. Let me know what you think.
I will.
In terms of Terry, I don't know what he's trying to get at. Just the White Sox are bad. I think he's just trying to set you up so that if the Brewers lose one of the next 2 games, then he can come in on Monday hot and be like, "You guys lost to the worst team in the history of baseball," on like the opening weekend.
Could be.
I don't know if Terry plays those kind of games. I'm not sure. I think Terry
I
just.
think he was fully believing everything he said.
Well, I believe that Terry. I believe that Terry believes it. I love Terry. He gets me going.
100%.
Hey, Vagabond, how's San Francisco? Did you make it to the Moscone? What the hell is it called? The Moscone Center? Did you get there? How's San Fran?
We did. San Fran was good. I didn't have to take the public transportation. I just waited a couple hours, and then it died down a lot. So, that's how it worked over there. But San Fran was beautiful, man. That ballpark being there opening day in person or opening
night.
No Netflix required. That ballpark is something different, right? I love Miller Park. It's a great field. It's a really cool venue. It's kind of like, to me, the Kohl Center, where it's new enough, where everything's just still nice enough. You know what I mean? I've been into some really dumpy. I travel a lot. Used to travel a lot for cheerleading.
Yeah.
Now I travel a lot for work. Go to a lot of stadiums. And in Wisconsin, we do have really nice stadiums. But nothing like what I saw in San Francisco. That was cool. You can watch ships unload at a port while you're watching baseball. If you are a fan of the Edmund Fitzgerald, that whole stadium is like Edmund Fitzgerald coded.
Really?
You're just watching these giant port ships just like load and unload, back up, figure it out, move in, move out. You're watching a port in action. And I know a lot of dudes out there listening, like,
Do you let Grant
I'll
know?
watch.
What
was that?
Did you let Grant know?
I did. I sent him a video and
Vagabond.
I said,
Nice.
"This is very Edmund Fitzgerald coded."
I'm gonna say something here. I don't think you're the biggest of baseball guys, because if you're at the stadium and you're watching ships port and load and unload cargo,
The game was a blowout,
while
though.
a game was going on.
He was sitting at the dock of the bay, guys.
I mean, how invested are we into the game of baseball
No.
if we're getting our rocks off on ships?
I mean, you just let everybody know how big of a baseball guy you are, because how much dead time is there in baseball? A lot when you're there in
No,
person.
I get that. I did
God.
take a little nap during the game. It was nice. Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna yuck your yum. I won't yuck your yum. I probably would have been watching the ships too, to be honest with you.
I think you already did.
There's a lot. So I will say the downside, and what I don't really experience at brewery games, is the line for food and beverage is insane. It is legitimately 45 minutes to get like a hot dog. And so, and I don't know if that was just opening day.
Yeah.
Probably just unfair to judge. Well, hey, let's not hate on the, West Bend women's soccer team that's running those stands.
Oh, it's not their fault.
No hate here. No hate
It's
here.
not their fault. Half of them are empty because whatever food venue they're not paying their people enough. But no, San Francisco was an absolute delight. And real quick, the real reason I called in, let's go Mike Hastings. Let's go Badger hockey.
Let's go.
First win in 16 years.
Yup.
Absolutely incredible.
And now we get.
Can't wait.
Vagabond, we got to hit a break.
With the region we got in, so that's good.
Vagabond, we love you, baby. Come home to Minnesota soon.
Later, you both.
Let's see, brother. All right, phone calls. Hang on. I got to take a break. Let me come back a quick segment. And then I got to take another break. And then it's Dave Essler. We'll come right back.
Rule number one, there are no rules.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
All right, welcome back. A quick one right here. We got Dave Essler coming up after the 5-minute break. Our gambler to the stars, Mr. Essler. But really quick, this person's been on hold for a little bit. We celebrate Brewers, the Miz, baby. Line 1, good morning. Thanks for waiting.
If Cub fans ever wonder why people prefer when the Cubs lose versus their team win, Terry's a perfect example of why.
Fuller. Maxwell, how are you? What's going on, brother?
Oh, I am just peachy. What a great day.
Oh.
Cubs lose, Brewers win.
Wasn't it a
and
perfect
all
day?
of a sudden, the sky is falling in Chicago.
Oh.
Beautiful.
It feels so. All is right, at least momentarily, in the world, Fuller.
It is so funny. Literally, they lose one game. Oh, they're only going to win 70 games. Yesterday, before the game, it was 95. 95, they're winning the division. Brewers have no shot. They lose one game. 70 wins. This team sucks.
It's amazing.
If I remember correctly, I believe the Brewers started 0-4 last year and ended up winning the most games in baseball. So I don't think it's quite time to panic down in Chi-Town, but boy, do I love it.
It's Fuller, isn't it so good to have baseball back? Just the longest season ever, but the overreactions to each and every game is incredible.
Also, on that note, I would take every cent I have in my mortgage and put it on the fact that the White Sox do not have the worst record in Major League Baseball history.
Now, Fuller, be careful. I took on a second mortgage and put it on Wisconsin beating High Point. Things go south quickly when you mortgage your future. And so, are you sure about that?
Well, you did put it on a 5-12 matchup. That was a mistake.
That's the only one that lost, was it not?
One of them had to lose.
Damn it. Living on the streets isn't too bad in this weather.
I'm pretty sure a record for a league that's been around for like 150 years is pretty safe.
All right, so yeah, I think that's probably the smarter bet than my my Badgers to beat High Point. Not only beat, but to cover the 10.5. Jeez.
Yeah, money line would have been a tough one there, huh?
Fuller, anything else before I let you go, man?
Nope, just go Crew, and
hopefully
the Cubs still continue to suck.
You
they
still
go 0-4 and everybody can really panic.
You still got the long locks? You still got the long hair?
Oh, it's been that long since you've seen me, huh?
Did you cut? Oh, you didn't cut it, did you? Did you cut it?
Oh, I cut it like a year and a half.
Oh,
maybe 2 years
Fuller.
ago.
Well, we gotta get a beer one of these days. I'm growing my hair out. I was just gonna see if you had any tips for me, but I guess you cut it, so never mind.
My tip is keep an eye on that hairline because as soon as it starts receding, you look like a fool.
Fuller, perfect. We love you, man. We love you, man. Take care, all right?
Have a good one, boys.
Sorry, Austin. I forgot to turn your mic on. What did you say about Cubs and Fuller and your?
I was just saying that Terry's not a good representation of.
I think he's a great
Hey, it's great. He's passionate.
Of what the thing is.
He's passionate about
no
baseball.
one thinks the Cubs are winning 70 games after yesterday.
All right, our guy Dave Essler, our Gamble to the Stars, next. Yeah.
My parents taught me what life was about, so I grew up the type they warned me about. They said my friends were just an unruly mob, and I should get a haircut and get a real job. Get a haircut and get a real job. Clean your act up and don't be a slob. Get it together like your big brother Bob. Why don't you get a haircut and get a real job?
You want to make an omelet, you got to break some eggs.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 5 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 4 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
Dave, can you hear me, Dave? Dave, can you hear me? Dave.
I can't hear you.
Oh, no, Dave. No, Dave. Dave, can you hear me, Dave? He can't hear me.
Oh, no.
Dave. David.
Are your mics screwed up?
No, you can hear Dave. David. No, Dave. Dave, no. Dave. Austin, what'd you do?
I broke everything.
Come on, Austin.
I broke everything.
It makes...
Well, I called Dave. I could hear him. He couldn't hear me. And then he called back. I could hear him. He couldn't hear me. And then he tried again. He's texting me right now. I can hear you, Dave.
We do not know what's going on.
But everything good on my end.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Maybe we'll just call the dogs off, Dave. Maybe we'll just sit this one out, Dave. Dave, we salute you, brother. If you want to text me any picks, I can relay them to the masses. For those about the Rock, we salute you, Dave Essler. Wait, hang on. Line one. Line one?
No. I can't hear you. I don't know what's going on.
Dave!
It's got to be on Dave's end.
Dave! We love you, Dave! Dave!
Hello?
Breathe heavy into the phone if you can hear us.
This isn't good.
It's got to be on his end, right?
I don't know. Maybe a mic's not turned on.
Someone call in. 608-321-1670. Anybody. Call in.
Call in.
Anybody in the masses.
We're testing something out.
Anybody.
We'll do it live.
We might not be able to have phones the rest of the show.
If you call in right now at 608-321-1670, I will hook you up with a Pink Heifer, the new barbecue spot downtown Madison on State Street. It's their grand opening day at 11 a.m. If you call it right now, the first person to call 608-321-1670, I will give you a $25 gift card.
Do we have that?
Yeah, I do. Line one, hello.
Dean.
Deaner, I was just thinking about you. I was wondering where the hell you've been.
You can hear us, right?
I can hear you. I gave up calling in for Lent. It's Lent.
You gave up calling in for Lent? Oh, you gave up calling in for Lent?
I don't want to call every time some little thing comes into my head, so I got to get some better material. So I'm testing your system. It sounds like it's working good for you.
Well, do you want the gift card? You're in the cross. Do you want the gift card? Or should I give it to the next caller?
No, I'll take it. I'll be down there sometime. You put my name on it, I'll be right down.
Well, hey, Diener, send me your address. I'll send it to you.
Okay, you know where to find me. I'll send you something.
I send it on the text line. Much love, Dean. I actually have 2 more gift cards. So line 2, do you want a gift card? Who's this?
Oh,
another one! Another one from La Crosse, Mr. I-90, Eric and I-90. Are you prepared for Kumite?
I am prepared for Kumite, but I'm gonna have to call back. I have to double dip here.
Okay, all right.
You're like, put this alert out to call in, and I did it. You know, I like put out the bat signal, and I responded. You know.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
All right.
All right.
So here I am, but I'm gonna dump off here, go below the hard deck for a little bit. I'll come up a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Much love.
Hey.
Oh. Line 4. Good morning.
Evo.
Hey, Ronnie! Ronnie! What's up, Ron?
The Brew Crew, the Brewers cannot be stopped.
Ron, 162 NO. Loading. Get ready.
Hey, after only one game, I officially declare the Brewers the champions of the NL Central.
Yep. Ronnie, I'm right there with you, brother. Woo! That's right, Ronnie. Ron?
I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, Ms. Cy Young winner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did you see what Skeens did yesterday
Skeens
compared to
Skeens,
Miz?
choke artist.
The
Skeens.
Miz.
Skeens is over. The fall needs to be
Miz,
studied. It's
yeah.
over for Skeens.
Skeens might be the worst pitcher in
He's
baseball.
cooked. It's done.
He might be
Livy
the worst
Dunn's
pitcher
gonna
ever.
dump him.
Get him out.
The Miz was mowing them down yesterday.
Mowing, Ron. Mowing.
After the first batter. After the first batter.
They say no mow May. Well, in March, he's like, let me. I don't have a clever saying for that. Let's go, mowing them all down.
I didn't watch any of the game. Did he hit 104?
No.
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 100,000 from Mr. McAfee.
No.
I don't think he needs it.
No, I think he's fine.
Just putting that out there.
I think he's fine.
Hey, yesterday was a good to see the Brewers won. Hey, the women basketball team, they won.
They did. Wisconsin men's hockey
team won.
Yes, sir.
Down 10.
Yeah, so.
All right. Ron, anything else, brother?
Well, shoot, I was trying to get to be first on this.
Well, how about this, Ron? Ron, I got a gift card with your name on it, brother. You want me to mail it to you?
Sure.
Can you the number you call at 608-321-1670, can you just text your address to that number and say, hey, this is Ron, here's my address?
Yeah.
All right, I'll send it to you, brother.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll text you.
I do it right now.
Okay.
Do it right now. All right. We love you, Ron.
Okay, bye.
Anyway. Yeah, Pink Heifer's grand opening today down on State Street. I think I have one more gift card. I think I had 3. Austin, could you be so kind? Could you run to my
so kind.
Could you run to my office and then to the right of my computer are the Pink Heifer gift cards?
Of course.
I know there's.
Are they pink?
I'll go count.
I think there's a lot of black on it. Go quick. Run faster. I'm timing you. Line 1. Good morning.
Timing you.
Morning.
Morning. It's been a while, Nate. Morning.
Yeah, I got a new job. I ain't doing the nursing thing no more. And while I was training, it really didn't coexist well with your hours. But
That's
now
okay.
I work 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. 3 days a week. So
Thank
I got
you,
a few days that I can.
Well, good.
be
Well,
awake
we'll enjoy our
and
time while
pay
it lasts.
attention. So, it was a really good day. I mean, the Badger men didn't lose yesterday, so that's another positive.
Yep.
That Brewers game, I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't give a crap how bad you say another team is. They're still professionals. They still made it to the big league, so you're still playing against other big boys. But to put up that many runs on only 2 dingers, that says a lot about what this team is capable of. And I hope we're not putting all of our eggs in one basket. But you know what? Be optimistic while you can.
Yeah, I like that. Be optimistic while you can. I like that.
We're going to have a good summer. It's their job to put together a fun summer, not a championship team.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll get the Packer season, and then Antonacci will crap the bed again.
Yeah.
I really like what the management has been able to do with the Brewers over the last how many years. They put together a team of guys that you go, who the hell are half this team? But then they come out like gangbusters. There's a culture that they put together, and they've been able to just succeed when everybody wants to count them out. And I really like that. I like going into the season without high expectations. It's like, with me, don't expect too much and you'll never be disappointed.
Yeah, definitely, dude. Keep your.
I remember looking at the lineup the other day and going, I don't even know who half these players are. But it's been like that recently. So, and then they come out and they surprise everybody. Well, they shouldn't, because they've got a culture, they've got management that knows what they're doing, they're putting together the right team, and they're being able to build a team on what we have for salary. We don't got to put out $400 million players.
Yeah.
So,
Nate, you're cooking, baby.
it is what it is.
It is what it is, and it is what it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Did I win the prize?
No.
Damn, I didn't win the gift card.
But you won our hearts with that phone call. Well done, Nate. We love you, buddy.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I got to save them now. They're not going to come as often, so they got to come with some substance. I guess.
I'm gonna come. Nate, we love you, buddy.
Well, I mean,
don't you come?
No, I mean, not right now.
Nate, we love you so much. Have a great weekend, all right?
See ya.
See ya. What's that noise?
Solar flares?
So-
Sun is out.
Sound
today.
awesome. What was those?
Something's happening in the system
happening?
today.
I know.
Can't hear Dave. Now we got random noises popping up.
Jeez.
You know what my favorite thing about the game yesterday was?
The Brewers game or the
Yeah,
Cubs game?
Brewers
Because my
game.
favorite thing about the Cubs game was flying the L.
My favorite thing about the Brewers game was Joey Ortiz first at bat of the season with bases loaded.
Joey, hey, and speaking of that, let us all rejoice.
Will pop up, shallow right, and it's down. The Brewers have tied the game. Joey Ortiz drives in the first run of the season for the Brewers.
A little flare jam.
A little flare jam shot, Joey Ortiz.
Just how we drew it up.
But he's looking extra yoked.
Yeah.
If he's on the juice, let's get him every masking agent possible. Pat Murphy on Joey Ortiz coming up with the bases loaded to start the year, which didn't really happen much last year.
Murph, last season, Joey Ortiz had a record for the franchise for at-bats with the bases loaded, and of course his first one of the year today came with the bases loaded. And how important do you think that was for him mentally to be able to come through in that moment?
Yeah, I mean, the game will find you.
The game will find you.
Things that you wish don't happen sometimes, come to fruition. So, I feel like although that was a dump, he just dumped it in there, it's still a positive note for Joe to know that he's needed and wanted, and that we appreciate who he is as a player. So, he ended up having.
All right, thanks, Pat. The game will find you. And by the way, if you were wondering, yes, indeed, his kid is up there on the podium with him. I think it's free daycare at American Family Field. His kid was up there.
Oh, they're doing daycare there?
Well, he looks like he could hold his own if, was that.
They don't. Well, I'm just saying, because the Packers don't do daycare.
Yeah. All right, phone calls, hang on. We got to take a break. News of the weird upcoming. So, Dean and Ron, pink heifer gift cards for you. And shockingly, no pink.
No pink.
I mean, there's
little.
maybe those little dots in there.
What?
And it was brown. It was beautiful.
Kind of looks like pink from here, though. I'll say that.
Austin, thank you for running and getting those too.
Dude, I sprinted.
I know, you got those quick.
That brisket we had was flipping amazing.
I know. All right, speaking of amazing, news of the weird coming next soon.
Want to make an omelet, you got to break some.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
All right, your news of the weird coming from the Brewers actually broadcast yesterday. Now, here's the thing. I've always wondered this. Like, big festivals, like say you're at Woodstock, or in our case, Woodstock 99, RJ.
Oh, okay.
Or just any big festival. I'm going to a concert tonight. Yeah. Black Label Society's at the Sylvie, Zach Wilde, Ozzy Osbourne guitars. I'm going to see. Let's say you're front row.
Oh, I like front row.
And you're there. Like, you've worked your way. You're there.
Yep.
Especially at like a big festival. What do you do when you have to go to the bathroom?
Hold it.
What do you do?
Find a bottle.
Pop quiz hot shot. There's a million people behind you, and you got to take a leak. You're front row. You fought. What do you do? Well, yesterday on the Brewers broadcast, a lot of people were wondering about a new sponsor.
And we've got a pitching change by Chicago. Those are brought to you by North Shore Adult Diapers. Sometimes you need a change for even the heaviest control problems. And the White Sox have had some control problems today. Visit North Shore.
And the White Sox.
Yeah.
Austin, did you hear that?
That's a bad one.
Yeah.
No, there's no shame in it.
Yeah, when the first pitching change happened, because I was listening in my office.
That's a bad one.
That first one, like, he was like,
Hey, businesses need to advertise.
And here comes a pitching change.
accepting
And
that
then he said it. And I was like, hold on, what?
Yeah.
And then the next pitching change came, and I was like,
all pitching
And we've got
changes.
a pitching change by Chicago. Those are brought to you by North Shore Adult Diapers. Sometimes you need a change for even the heaviest control problems. And the White Sox have had some control problems today.
Like,
so every single pitching change is brought to you by
no
North
shame in
Shore
it.
Adult Diapers.
No shame.
I wasn't in my office whenever the Brewers made a pitching change, so I don't know if they did it for the Brewers as well. Definitely for the away team, though.
Because they have control.
No
problems.
shame in it. Hey, listen, sometimes, surgery or incontinence or, maybe you're at front row at a festival. Business has got to advertise.
True.
There you go. I forgot what the business was again. What was it?
North Shore Adult Diapers.
North Shore Adult Diapers.
Now go Google it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Van Halen's cover of our song Dump. Go ahead and dump. Brought to you by North Shore Diapers.
Adult diapers.
What did I say?
You left out adult.
Sorry, adult diapers.
Yeah. They're not for kids.
Or giant children or babies.
Oops, I crap my pants.
Hey, go ahead and dump. All right, there's your news of the weird. We'll come right back.
This is a Wisconsin Sports Zone update.
Well, the Milwaukee Brewers would take opening day 14-2 over the Chicago White Sox. Jake Bauers hit a 3-run shot. Sal Frelick had a 2-run blast, and William Contreras delivered a 3-run double. On the mound was Jacob Mizorowski, though. He set a Brewers opening day record with 11 strikeouts and just gave up 1 run, a homer in the first inning. Here's more from manager Pat Murphy on his starting pitcher.
I don't look at it as historic in terms of how he threw the ball. You know, I think he did some really good things, and he matured, which we're hoping for. And you know, I think that's the things to get excited about, what it means for the future. To get through the fourth and the fifth the way he did, he made some big pitches at big times. William, I mention it all the time. You guys get tired of it, but he really helped him get through that whole deal. First inning, fourth inning. And that's really key.
The Brewers now have today off. We'll be back at it tomorrow when they host the White Sox for a 6:10 first pitch. Turning to the Bucks, they're set to miss the playoffs and have a losing record for the first time in a decade. They'll be back into action tomorrow night when they host the San Antonio Spurs at the Pfizer Forum for a 2 o'clock tip.
For nearly 40 years, ABC Wisconsin Apprenticeship has been helping men and women transform themselves into highly skilled trade professionals. These skills are in demand and provide strong wages and benefits for a bright future. If you're a hands-on person who likes the feeling when you get projects done, apprenticeship could be for you. Go to buildyourcareerwi.org or just search online for ABC of Wisconsin.
Wisconsin football landed a major piece for their 2027 recruiting class. 4-star offensive lineman Cole Reeder from Germantown, the number 2 player in the state. And finally, Wisconsin hockey is moving on in the NCAA tournament. That's after beating Dartmouth 5-1 yesterday. They'll take on Michigan State on Saturday. For the Wisconsin Sports Zone Network, I'm Ebo.
Play it safe? Nah.
You gotta fight for your right.
We don't abide by your rules. Sometimes it's okay to get unruly. This is Over the Line from the Alpine Liquor Studio. Alpine Liquors, Dane County's largest independently owned liquor store, proudly serving DeForest and beyond.
Can I get a chupapi hiya? Austin?
Chupapi! Chupapi Mignano.
Can I get a come on Brewers, Austin, or are you going to take a vow of silence now?
No, take the silence.
Fly the L, Cubs lose, Brewers win, all is right in the world. Jacob Mizorowski, 11 strikeouts.
Mowing them down.
Jacob, because I'm the Miz and I'm awesome. Mizorowski, the Pokemon phenom.
He was throwing
He was
like
flashing his-
Charizard yesterday.
What's a Charizard move? Flame
blast.
Flame blast.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flame charge. There's a lot of flames.
Because he's a fire flame spitter. Wait, that's Birdman and Lil Wayne. He's a flame thrower. Austin, I love this. I'm gonna get to the phone calls in a second here. I'm gonna read this though. And I love this from Adam McKelvey. You're too young for this, but do you know the prowess of Roger the Rocket Clemens? You heard of him?
Yes.
Beast.
Yes.
An animal. I don't even care he did roids. I would do it too if I was him.
Everyone was back then. You know?
I hope they're doing it now too. Just get the correct masking agents. I'm pro roids.
Entertainment value.
I want to be entertained. I want the most roided up freaks possible out there.
Let's make the sport the best it can be.
Thank you. And I'm sure you've heard of Kerry Wood, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Here's what Adam McKelvey had typed up at MLB.com. I love this. Mizorowski fanned 11 White Sox hitters to set a new franchise record for strikeouts on opening day, 11. And the 4 relievers who followed him to the mound ran that total all the way up to 20, tying the modern Major League mark for strikeouts in any 9-inning game since at least 1900.
It's still only 20.
Hang on. Here's the next sentence. So you can put the Brewers combo of Mizorowski, Ashby, Anderson, Hall, and Woodford in the history books alongside the likes of Roger Clemens and Kerry Wood.
And Max Scherzer.
Including those individual gems, teams have struck out 20 opposing hitters in 9-inning game only 9 times in the last 125 seasons.
So the record is 20, and it's happened 9 times, and not one team can get to 21? What are we doing?
Well,
lay the bats down.
Austin, if anyone can do it, it's going to be the Brewers this year.
Apparently.
So
you're on pace for 162 times 20 strikeouts for the team. Could set major league records.
So yeah, sure. Roger Clemens, the Rocky, did it. Yeah, sure. Kerry Wood. But you know what?
Nothing
it's
like
like
the Miz.
We got 5 pitchers here, baby. 5 of them. The Miz, Aaron Ashby, Grant Anderson, D.L. Hall, and Jake Woodford. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Austin, are you familiar with Captain Planet?
No, I'm not.
Oh
actually.
my! Captain Planet is the environmental superhero, Austin, formed by combining the powers of 5 magical rings: Earth, Fire, Wind, Water, and Heart, wielded by the Planeteers. They never showed you Captain Planet when you were a kid?
No.
Really?
Captain Underpants.
No. By your powers
He might be
combined.
Captain Underpants might need some.
But don't
adult
bring up Captain Underpants ever again.
Golf
By your powers
underwear.
combined, I am Captain Planet, or with the 5 Brewers, just as good as Roger Clemens or Kerry Wood. Take that. 608.
The one they drilled into me was
never seen Captain Planet?
Smokey the Bear. They drilled that into us.
So when I was, I remember this vividly
Only
from
you.
when I was in early elementary school. We had a
Mhm.
Smokey the Bear, like he came and like did a presentation. It was,
Yeah.
I think it was first grade, and then we all had to make these like colored posters.
Mhm.
And I said, "Only you can prevent forest fires."
Correct.
I thought prevent meant start, so I did
Oh.
only you can. What did I say? Only you cannot prevent forest fires. I think is what I said. And the teacher's like, "What's going on here?"
I made a poster once of like
A little-
bully,
little pyro?
Yeah, they were like teaching us about bullies and like to not be a bystander and whatever. I made a poster. I forgot the not, and I said just be a bystander.
Hell yeah, Austin. Yeah, stand back and just watch it all unfold. Survival of the fittest. All right,
Correct.
phone line's blowing up. Line 1. Good morning.
Good morning, it's Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Again, Double Dip.
Mike and Portage.
I have
Mike Double
I have a question. I have a question for Eric and I-90. I don't know if you have seen the emergency situation going on in Juneau County from yesterday.
Well, what happened?
But there's an escaped kangaroo on the loose in Juneau County.
Dude, there was once an escaped kangaroo in Dodgeville, Iowa County many years ago. What? And now there's one in Juneau County?
Yeah, they live in somebody's house. The picture I've seen of it's wearing like a denim diaper inside the house.
Is this real?
And yes, it's 100% real. Like I was in Juneau County yesterday, and there's a bunch of deputies like driving around and stuff, and one parked at the gas station. What's going on? It's like, yeah, we're looking for an escaped kangaroo. Well, I got a question for Eric because Eric has told me before that he works and camps in Juneau County, in the Juneau County area.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to know, is he on the loose? Is he on the hunt this morning for the kangaroo? I mean, is that why he had a hang up before?
I don't know.
Like,
It's a great question.
I need to know. What does he get? A Ford F-150? You said what's his new truck?
I think it's a Ford. I think it's an F-150. Yes.
Like, is he driving the woods looking for the kangaroo? Like, I need answers, Eric. Call in.
Okay.
Call in. I need answers from you.
I didn't know about this missing kangaroo. Thank you, Mike.
Chesney the kangaroo. Just type in Nacita kangaroo, and it'll come up on
Okay.
on the
Okay.
on
All
the
right. Thank you,
interwebs,
Mike.
so.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, Eric, call in. All right,
Yeah,
bye.
Now, Austin, when I was younger, I think it was when I was in early high school, Dodgeville, Wisconsin. There was an escaped kangaroo in Dodgeville, and now
A little different. Well done. The community and law enforcement are on the lookout for an animal missing from a farm in Nacita. Our Sarah Carlson tells us more.
Tell us,
Not
Sarah.
just any animal, Sarah.
This is not just any animal, it's one everyone's talking about today. Now, behind me, you can see a picture of a kangaroo whose name is Chesney. In Juneau
Chesney?
County, Chesney was reported
He's got
missing from the Sunshine Farm
he's got a denim
after something
diaper.
scared him yesterday. The sheriff's office says that Chesney's owners are using a drone right now to look for him, but they haven't had very much luck so far. Chesney was last seen in the area of 23rd and 9th, a few miles southwest of Nacita, and he's been spotted hopping several times, but no one has been able to catch him yet. So officials say that residents should not try to approach Chesney.
How are we supposed to get him?
They say he's a little scared and unpredictable, sort of like me over here. Instead, you should try to call the Nacita police or the Juneau County Sheriff's
They'll probably
Office. and
shoot him.
I don't know what I would do. Be careful on the roads, too. I would
Right.
think
Yeah.
that that's where we
Right.
fear that Chesney could be at risk.
Could you imagine accidentally hitting a kangaroo with your car? How do you explain that to the insurance company? Line 2, good morning.
Yo!
Kinger, good morning.
Hey.
Yeah.
I mean, kangaroo burgers sound kind of good right now.
I do, Kaner.
I think I've had kangaroo jerky before.
I believe that.
I'm pretty sure I have.
Well, what they say,
I don't want to
everything
eat
tastes
Chesney,
like
though. I
chicken.
want Chesney to return home. He looks like he was loved. He had a denim diaper on. Looks like he was very loved.
You know, the more love, the better the taste.
Forever in blue jeans. Neil Diamond and Chesney are kangaroo.
Because I mean, you think all the steaks you get, the cows have been treated like crap? No, they take care of those cows, and especially if you get Wagyu, I mean, they're
No,
specially treated.
they're
So
pampered.
The more loving, the better the taste.
I guess Journey did have a song, Lovin', Touchin', Squeezin'. Was that about?
Well,
like Wagyu beef, maybe?
Oh, maybe. But also, talking about Captain Planet, this Austin has to get Tubi. It's on there. He can watch enjoy Captain Planet on Tubi.
Tubi's free. Giant. Essentially, Austin's a giant psyop to get you to recycle. Is what Captain Planet was.
Yeah.
recycle.
Makes sense.
Makes
sense.
And then if you look into
you
it,
can thank Ted Turner for that.
if you go and look, like I know I said that I read this on PBS and maybe it was an NPR article too, that all the recycling you do, it's kind of really for naught because they ended up just throwing it back in the dump anyways. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
you have to get that article again. I was like, so why am I recycling?
Yeah. Interesting.
Just get a burn barrel, burn everything.
That's what I did
Those
growing
are
up. Growing
easier.
up, we burned everything. It was beautiful.
Oh.
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 Oh wow. I think big recycling just got you, Kinger. Or big trash. Line 3, good morning.
Kyrie Kumite from Kangaroo Country.
Erica 990!
Yay! Boy, looking forward to she really hit her on the head. I'm on this thing. I'm in Juneau County right now.
Now, Eric, you are a juggernaut on I-90. I don't want you running over any kangaroos, okay? We want Chesney to be loved and cared for and return home.
I think she's got this lady that's lost this kangaroo's got two of them. One of them's name is Kenny. Kenny and Chesney.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought too.
And I was going to bring it up to date before Mike did, and I'm glad Mike got ahead of me on this. It's that would be kind of a news of the weird, but given the location, maybe not so weird. You know, Juneau County. It's a lot of weird things happen here that are completely normal. And I'm going to stop at McDonald's here and make sure they turned him into a hamburger. A Makanga, you know.
Would you eat it?
No, I'm not going to eat a kangaroo. This lady was bringing these kangaroos to nursing homes to calm people down. Now I really want to see that.
The only videos, and I wouldn't eat it either. I want Chesney to be returned. But Eric, I've seen videos of kangaroos in the wild, and they're literally just boxing like Mike Tyson and then kicking people too. They punch and they kick. They use that tail to really put the feet into it. I've seen people get their asses handed to them by kangaroos, and they're taking these to nursing homes.
Right. That's so. I'm hoping they find. Is it Chesney? I hope they find Chesney.
I hope they find
and
Chesney.
If I see Chesney, I'm gonna call and see the police department. Now he was last seen corner of 33rd and 15th, right?
I think that's what they said in the report.
Now,
yes.
Now I could go to that location, and there's a lot of people that live in metropolitan areas that are like, well, he might be hiding behind a dumpster or behind a building. Though in this area, 33rd and 15th, even 10th Street is in the middle of the woods, okay? For some reason, they name everything streets out here, so they're not really streets. They would be roads if you were, like, in the district, roads. But
okay,
this is...
Yeah.
So, yeah, so he's out... He's out in the wild. I guarantee you that. He's not in town running around. I just want to make that clear.
I'm glad it's a little warmer for him. I don't know. I mean, what are kangaroos... I'm sure it's some kind of vegetation, but what's he surviving on? That's what I'd like to know. Kangaroo,
well, that might be the key to getting him. He's going to get hungry here, right? So I would be baiting him with food, and then you got to have a guy there with a gun to shoot the other animals that are coming in to get the food. And then
fresh grass. Fresh grass is their primary food source. Leaves
well, they're
and
going to have a
shrubs.
rough time finding that.
Leaves and shrubs,
They're gonna
barks,
have a
and
rough time
twigs.
finding-
Yeah.
I think maybe if we have some spod shipped up from like Georgia, we could throw that out here. And he might I guess the guy could try like a piece of AstroTurf and maybe fool him. That's grass.
Eric,
that might work.
I found something for you. I wanted to play for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
As I like to do from time to time, I like to watch like the late 80s, early 90s action flicks. That's probably the pinnacle of cinema. Outside of
they're the best.
I mean, that's I think when cinema peaked. And I can't believe I never played this before. But in my viewing of Bloodsport, again, Eric, I'm just gonna play this.
Yeah.
Kumate. Does this not get you fired up?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
This right here, Eric. Kumate. Just that part. Kumate. That got me fired up for our phone calls. So I'm going to incorporate that more, okay?
Right, and it's almost like we got a little Kenny Loggins in there, too, somewhere along the line. We can get rid of him.
This is Stan Bush.
Somehow.
This is Stan Bush, Fight to Survive, parentheses, Bloodsport. Kumate.
Oh, something I just thought of, too. And it's from that era. And the music trivia really set me off on this was there was a band, and their name was Sheriff.
Sheriff
from the 1980s. Now the guys who named that, I mean, there's zero imagination there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty
zero.
Yeah.
Sheriff. Let's call ourselves Sheriff.
Yeah.
So that was just something that struck me.
Eric?
Well, let's keep rolling for the day.
All right, you go. If you find that kangaroo, call the police. All right, and tell him he's docile. He just needs to hug, and you just didn't want to hug him, okay? Because you might kumate on his ass. Okay.
This kangaroo's going to go kumate on somebody down here. I guarantee you.
Eric, we love you, buddy.
Hey, boys.
He's going to kumate.
You come across that kangaroo. Are you prepared for kumate? Line 1, good morning.
Good morning, Evo.
Good morning.
Oh, my God. This would be Tim from Sparta calling in.
Tim! What's up, Tim? Your phone sounded different. I wasn't sure for a second. What's up, Tim?
Well, I've been listening to your show, and I just Evo, you just make my day some mornings. I mean, you've lost complete control. We're now
Tim, this is called controlled chaos, Tim. Controlled
chaos. Is that, yeah. and just keep telling yourself that, and it'll all come out in the end. No, I just wanted to call in and do a little whining and complaining this morning.
Sure.
About how it seems like every year when the Big Ten has a bunch of good teams, you get down to the 16, and suddenly we're all playing each other. You know, it just so your hated Iowa and your not quite so hated Nebraska, squared off last night in a classic contest.
Hell of a game.
Tim,
and it must the knife must be just, going into your kidneys, going, Wisconsin beat these guys. Why in the hell are they playing each other, in the round of 16 heading into the big dance, and Wisconsin is sitting home.
It's disgusting. I want to vomit thinking about it more. I'm trying.
And then your most hated team of all, Iowa, wins, and now they have to play Illinois, which is also another hated team. I don't think you guys don't hate Illinois as much as you hate Iowa, right?
We hate everyone.
I'm an equal opportunity hater, but yeah.
Your hate could be fueling. Think about it this way: your hate could be fueling Fate and Iowa.
So you're saying I should be a lover instead of a hater?
You should go on and declare your love for Iowa, and that way they'll lose. Fate will go, well, we have to screw, Iowa then, and Illinois can win. So use a little psychology here on fate.
A reverse psychology. Yeah. Haters want to hate, lovers want to love, Tim,
There you go.
Yeah.
So this is all down to you. Man. And on who goes forward, Ebo.
It's hard for me, Tim. Tim, I'm sure you've seen the original Star Wars movies, right? New Hope.
Oh,
yeah. Empire Strikes Back,
yeah.
Return of the Jedi. I've always been a big fan of Darth Vader. I've always been a big fan of that Anakin Skywalker and then Darth Vader. I like the Emperor Palpatine. There's something about the dark side that just kind of calls to me, Tim. I don't know if I can love. I think I got to let the hate flow a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, my youngest son, for the longest time, believed that Darth Maul was a good guy.
He looks cool as hell, I'll tell you that. I'll never forget in the theaters when I saw that double lightsaber come on. Woo!
Yep. So
anyways, Tim, off the tracks again.
Let's go for another win here with the Brewers. I know everybody was expecting the worst with that first inning home run, but it turned out good, and hopefully the season will continue just like yesterday, where the Brewers win and the those little blue things lose all the time.
Just say the name.
Down in
Fly
Chicago.
the L. Fly the L.
Exactly.
Just say the name.
Tim?
You're gonna call them the little blue things.
I could
referring
call him
to?
a brown. I could call him a brown pile of something if you wanted me to,
Now we're
but I
talking,
don't
baby.
do that.
Yeah, let that. Let the hate. Yeah, Tim. Yeah.
I'm trying to be a good Christian here.
Tim, we love you, man. You have a great weekend, all right?
Yeah. Go Pack Go, and the Bears still suck.
Yeah. See you, Tim. Tim's awesome.
Love it.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy.
Yes.
Let the hate flow through you.
Yes. Oh, Luke, you wussy. I would have let it flow through. All right, line 3, good morning.
Hey, Tim from Sparta. There is one Badger team that's one win away from playing for a national championship, and that's your women's basketball
That's
team,
right.
not a national championship.
They beat those
championship.
They beat those Poindexters of Harvard yesterday. Let's go.
That's excellers.
And I saw they're either gonna play California or Columbia in the semifinals. So you got to get pumped in Wichita. So we should all go down to Wichita. That's a great city. I'm
Road
sure.
trip.
Kansas.
You driving?
No.
Oh yeah. No. I'll watch it on TV. It's on ESPN.
Well, why are you asking about telling us to go then? Wichita.
Because this is your job. This is your life. Sports and me.
I don't know if you just heard the last segment. We were just talking about a kangaroo in denim diapers, okay?
Yeah, I did. Speaking of kangaroos, the Brewers winning 14-2. That's not going to be indicative of the season at all. And the Cubs losing 10-4.
Oh yeah. By the
also
way,
not-
Cubs fan. Matt's a Cubs fan. Matt Crossman's a Cubs fan here.
I know.
Hey,
Hey,
but
we
I
went
was
off
li-
the field yesterday.
Hey,
Matt.
fly the L.
We went off the field.
I got to rant a little about yesterday because I pay for the MLB package, so I watch like tons of games every year, not just the Cubs, not just the Brewers. But anyway, so for the second consecutive year, as I was about to tune in on my phone to watch the Cubs, MLB first of all said, "Oh, the stream has not started yet," and it was already like 1:15. The game started in 5 minutes, so I knew that was a lie. And secondly. So then I'm like, well, last year Matt in the Darkness actually told me just to uninstall the app and then reinstall it and then log back in. So I did that, and then MLB told me I was in a blackout area and I couldn't watch the Cubs anymore. And I've been doing that for like 10 years now on this thing. And so I took a few screenshots. So hopefully I get something out of it. I sent it to the complaint department.
No one hates their fans more than Major League Baseball.
Correct.
No, and then it finally came in like in the third or fourth inning, and then I got to hear Cubs radio announcer Ron Coomer praise Pete Crow Armstrong for his bunt single. It was awesome. Bunt single.
All right, I'm done talking about the Cubs. Matt, we love you, buddy. You at Kernicki's tonight?
Oh yeah, Kernicki's Fish Fry. Come on out.
I'm gonna stay. I'm going to the Sylvie tonight. A concert. Black Label Society's playing on. Zach Wild. I don't know if you know who that is. I'm gonna start partying though at 4. I'm meeting my buddy at 4:30, and usually when we get together.
So you might not remember said concert.
Oh, I'm remembering. Pray for me.
Sounds like a reinterpretation of the Moon Bar. last Thursday. Jeez. All right.
Matt, we love you, bud. See you, bud.
Hey, love you guys. Have a good one. Bye.
All right, phone calls. You got to hang on. We got covered a lot in that segment there. Oh, and if you were curious, just to give you a little Packers news here, Micah Parsons is expected to miss the first 3 to 4 games of the upcoming season.
Really?
I'm
shocked.
Matt Schneidman. I am shocked, too.
If they schedule us versus the Bears in the first 3 weeks, I'm going to be livid.
Hey, Jeff Hafley, before he absconded away to Miami, said he'd be back before the start of the season, and then declared that he'd set the single-season sack record. Do you think he was embarrassed? He's like, I got to get the hell out of here, dude.
Yeah, that's it. The Miami Packers.
By the
Down
way,
south.
before we hit the break here, I do want to shout out, I hope Chesney the kangaroo in Juneau County is found. Again, in the video they showed, he was wearing, I kid you not, a denim diaper. A denim diaper. So be on the lookout for a kangaroo with a denim diaper potentially. Actually, if you just see a kangaroo, no matter what it's wearing, I think that's Chesney. We'll come right back.
Baby, tonight by the fire, all alone, you and I. Nothing around but the sound of my heart and your sighs. Money talks, but it can't sing and dance and it can't walk. As long as I can have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans, babe. Don't any of you have the guts to play for blood?
This is Over the Line.
I'm your Huckleberry.
On the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
turn it on and rip the knob off, dude. This is who I'm seeing tonight, Austin. Black Label Society. Zach Wild, guitarist for Ozzy. One of the best guitarists alive right now. He's gonna rock the F out there. You ever just go and rock out, Austin? Yeah. Wait.
Not the biggest
I
rock
think you
guy.
said your favorite concert was Imagine Dragons, right?
No, now it's Noah Kahan.
That guy's...
Yeah, you also don't like him, you know.
He's the opposite of rock.
Exactly.
It's
Not a rock fan in general, unfortunately.
You don't like dudes squealing guitars, ripping solos?
Not my thing.
Just F. I want to say the F bomb right now. Just F and rocking, dude. You ever just crank some jams and lift heavy music, heavy metal, some heavy weights? No?
Heavy metals.
Well, I can tell you don't lift heavy weights, but
Yeah, no.
no offense. No, it's not a no offense.
No, not a diss. Not a diss at all.
No? All
It's never. Sorry.
That's the name.
To each their own.
To each their own.
To
you know?
each their own.
I'm just pure man and just trying to figure out what you are. I'm just messing.
All right.
All right. Taking it too far. All right. 608-321-1670. Brewers. Okay, Pat Murphy made a statement yesterday. Now, obviously, it's the Milwaukee Brewers. I've never... Brewers fan, do you feel like it's just Milwaukee's team and not the States team? I've always felt like it was the States team. I mean, it is. Pat Murphy, here, take a listen.
You know, I've just been here this is year 11. We got people coming in from Wausau, you know what I mean? Like,
shout out Wausau.
They love the States team. This isn't just Milwaukee's team. This is the States team in Major League Baseball for the most part. I'm sure there's some people up north that root for the Twins, I understand it. And there's people here that grew up other places, root for other teams.
Austin.
You know, but by and large, this is the States team, and they see the way those guys go about it, and I think it's a cool thing to be part of. I feel grateful.
I was like, yeah, I know it's the States team.
Yeah, right. No,
I was like, yeah.
We only
Milwaukee's
the only thing that roots for us.
I mean, shout out to Wausau, by the way. Wausau with the big mention. Pat Murphy's like, yeah, people come from Wausau to watch us. Yeah. People come from all over the state, actually, to believe it or not. Yeah, people come from Wausau. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's the States team.
Yeah. I knew a lot of people from Madison that went.
Brewers play for Wisconsin.
Brewers played for the whole state yesterday. Even the people, the Twins fans and the Cubs fans and anyone else, the Brewers still played for you. If you were born in the state of Wisconsin, it's your birthright to be a Brewers fan, a Packers fan, a Bucks fan, a Badgers fan. It's your birthright. So whenever you want to shed your dumb allegiance, Austin, I'm kind of speaking to you here. Whenever you want to shed your allegiances with teams that, you know, Austin, you weren't born in the state of Illinois.
Nope, I was not.
Born in Wisconsin.
Right here in Madison.
Your birthright. Packers, Badgers, Brewers, Bucks. Whenever you want to shed your allegiances.
I'm halfway.
With those losers from Chicago, and I'm not talking the White Sox. We welcome you with open arms, all right? 608-321-1670, line 1. Good morning.
What's up?
Matt in the darkness, what's up?
Hell, the double dip. Hell yeah.
Oh, man. Shout out Wausau. Remember when I was Matt in Wausau?
I do.
For a while.
Yeah. Pat Murphy was talking to you.
Incredible stuff by Pat Murphy to just drop the wazoo.
What's up, Wausau?
Yeah, so he's called the wazoo.
Wausau.
Yes. It is a States team. Wausau does have some great great brewer bars, I can tell you that. Lopnau's. Walk into Lopnau's during a day game, it's like a retirement home. It's amazing.
Love it.
Yeah. And
celebrating America's pastime.
There are a lot of radio listeners, though, you know, the old timers.
I love
not
them.
even get into the
Love them even
Yeah,
more.
who knows? Who knows how they're going to handle the Brewers.tv.mlb. whatever. So
not well.
No.
Not well, but that's an awesome shout out. And is this correct that it is Osman's last day?
This is the end of his spring break, correct,
End of
Austin?
spring break.
So what does last day mean? Like he's no longer an employee at all?
Well, come 10 o'clock, I'm going to take him out of the studio and look him square in the eyes and said, "You're fired." No,
You're
no,
fired.
he's just,
There's more to be determined.
yeah, TBD.
But
Cool.
yeah, TBD. Graduating in May though.
Well,
Got like 6
gotcha.
weeks left.
Yeah, usually
Awesome.
when we're done with an internship, I take him out in the woods back here and I shoot him.
There you go.
Thomas and Lacrosse,
Like a-
you're next.
Whoa!
With a paintball. With a
Next
paintball.
intern.
Just to be clear, a paintball gun.
Yeah.
Like a sick cat.
Like old
Like a
Yeller.
sick-
You put him down.
Like a sick little cubby.
You know, you don't want to do it. Like of Mice and Men. You don't want to do it. You know, there's a tear in your eye, but it's got to be done. Got to put him down.
Yes, sir. Well, awesome to have Austin on, the day after opening day. Austin, not going to rip on you too hard. It's only one game, but what's the season outlook or goals for the Cubbies here?
The goal is to win the division. It's plain and simple.
And
it's the goal.
is that a season? You know, you're supposed to have realistic goals.
I know.
It's very
Right.
realistic. That's
So
not
with
gonna,
that
the Brewers
rotation-
aren't going anywhere.
Is it?
But
Is it very realistic?
yes, the Brewers aren't going anywhere. It's a two-dog fight. But that's the
Who
goal.
started yesterday? What was your opening day starter?
Matt Boyd. But
Boyd.
He is not
Matt
the best
Boyd.
pitcher on the roster. We just gave him
The Boyd
gave
name.
him the opening day.
So who is the best? Is Edward Cabrera the best
Cade
pitcher
Horton.
on the roster?
Starts tomorrow.
Cade Horton.
And then
Gotcha.
we got Steele coming back in a month.
Ooh.
He's a dog. Cabrera hopefully will be a dog.
He's a dog when he's healthy. He's a dog
Yeah.
when he's healthy.
So
Right.
we'll see what happens. But yeah, rotation did not have a good spring, so we'll see. But they'll figure it out hopefully.
More will be revealed
Oh.
as it always is, Matt.
We got our contracts all lined up. Extended Nico yesterday, so we won off the field.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Wow.
6
Okay.
year.
So they've got their.
We
they've
got
got
the
core.
The core is locked up, which I'm very
All right,
excited
I'm
about.
done with this Cubs talk. No
Yes,
offense
sir.
to you, Matt. No offense to you, Matt. I just
Yes.
we celebrate winners here. And the
We
Brewers
celebrate
won.
winners.
Yeah.
I already kind of made the Brewers call, but so I did want to circle back to last night, Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, the final two games were blowouts.
First
But,
two were great.
Man, yeah, Nebraska, Iowa, Nebraska just collapsing.
I
Couldn't
thought-
score
yeah.
for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I noticed, too, they were just jacking up threes. They kind of went Badger mode for a little bit there, just, 5 seconds into the shot clock, shooting threes every time when they hadn't scored in 5 minutes. And that was a collapse. That was an epic collapse.
Yeah.
But, and then that final play, not final, but the dagger with, they pulled the old 4 guys on the court.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Never seen that.
Yeah.
Who's the guy on Iowa who his last name sounds like some kind of disease? Leopatitis or something?
Fall Garris.
That guy went off. What is his
Leo,
name?
did you say leopatitis?
Leopatitis or something?
You're talking about
There's a guy named Falgaris.
Alvaro Valgaris?
Yeah, that guy.
No. The guy who had the dagger dunk. I'm looking right now.
Menage.
Manyawu.
Oh, I don't know. I'm looking at the wrong. Whatever. Then
Doesn't
the
matter.
Final game.
The joke still landed. Doesn't matter.
The other game with the tip in for Purdue was pretty legendary.
Just the tip.
Oh, it's on Texas. His name's Volkiatitis.
Oh, there you go. The Texas. Yeah.
Well, he's a ginger. It's the tall, ugly ginger.
Hey, we love our gingers around here, Matt.
That's kind of blasphemy. Yeah, that's kind of the pot calling the kettle black there.
We love our gingers here.
The tall, ugly, diseased ginger, Volkiatitis.
Matt, we love you, buddy.
All right.
See ya.
St. John's Duke. Peace.
I don't know. I think Alvaro Falgaris sounds close enough to disease. Could have gone with that.
Austin, we're going to turn it on, rip the knob off. You need to You need to start rocking out, dude. Put a little rock and roll on, a little heavier stuff. Let a guitar solo just shred up. And all of a sudden, you'll feel that testosterone rising up within you. I'm telling you, bro. I'm going to rock the F out tonight. I'm starting the party at 4:30.
Locked in.
I'm going to be locked so in, dude. And Black Label study doesn't come on until 9.
So it'll be like 9:30, 9:45.
Oh, God, I can't wait. We're going to rip it up with the solo here. Funeral Bell, Zach Wild, Black Label Society. We'll take a break here. Be right back. Turn it on and rip the knob off, dude.
Why don't you talk into the microphone? I got a backup mic right here.
This is Over the Line.
Check 1, 2. Testing, testing. Yeah, they both working, and guess what? They don't like no feedback. What's up?
On the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 5 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 4 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
Oh, boy. Nick Olson, Badgers 24/7 on 24/7 Sports 930.
Boy, oh, boy.
Colton Joseph, the chosen one. He is the chosen one for Wisconsin football. But I'm asking him, apparently, though, he had a bad practice. Yeah, Zach Heilprin, our sports director.
That means the defense is looking good.
That's what I said. Mm-hmm. So Colton Joseph, earlier in the week, was dazzling, titillating. I was saying those words. I was listening to The Camp, Zach Heilprin and Jesse Temple's podcast, The Camp, about Wisconsin football. And what I gathered was they didn't want to say it, so I said it for him. Dazzling, titillating. Wow. Was Colton Joseph. And then the practice that just happened yesterday? Yesterday. Zach said he didn't look good. He didn't look good. And I said what you said, Austin. Well, that just means the defense was on. And there was a fight in practice, too. Mason Posa, his helmet got taken off. I forget who the lineman was. Zach was telling the story. I was like, Mason Posa's helmet got taken off. And Mason Posa is like 70 pounds lighter than this lineman. Mason Posa bull rushed him, threw his ass to the ground without a helmet, and was just all up in his face. You know when Stone Cold Steve Austin, he's over a guy, and he's like shaking his head.
Yeah.
Posa was doing that to him. So the first fight at Badgers practice, and Posa put a guy who was 70 pounds heavier than right on his ass and gave him the Stone Cold head shake, dude.
Good.
Yeah. So we'll ask Nick Olson more about that coming up at 9:30. Rob Reichel had just texted me. Robbie.
What's Robbie got to say on this Friday?
Well, that's not Packers related.
All right.
It's he bleeds. Badger basketball is like his heart and soul.
Mm-hmm.
So stat of the day. Bucky's record against remaining tournament teams was 6-2 this year.
Well, we knew this all along. Bucky played good against good teams. They played bad against bad teams. The first round was the challenge. It was. And unfortunately, just let up one too many threes.
Chase Johnston.
Yeah, get him out of there.
The hand of God. Flicking it from half court for nothing but net.
And then he just went 0 for in the next game. Not 0 for, but didn't nearly have as good of a game. Just... And who's to blame Greg Gard for that?
Hi,
Not his fault.
Hi, I'm Ebo, and I support Greg Gard.
Hi, I'm Austin, and I also support Greg Gard.
Well, you're saying it sarcastically because you're a Michigan man. Which, by the way, Greg Gard beat Michigan in gave them their first loss of the season in Ann Arbor.
Mm-hmm.
God, that game was sweet.
We got the revenge.
That game was sweet. No one cares about the Big Ten tournament.
That was a tough day for me because it was the same day the Packers lost to the Bears. It was a double L. That was a tough day.
All right, we got to take a little break here, Austin. Yeah, Nick Olson at 9:30. We got some Brewers, though, baby. Stick around. We'll be right back. Turn it on and rip the knob off again. Yeah.
about you talking to the microphone? I got a backup mic right here.
This is Over the Line.
Check 1, 2. Testing, testing. Yeah, they both working, and guess what? They don't like no feedback. What's up?
On the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
All right, welcome back in. A little shorty right here. Austin, thanks for moving back to the producer suite. We got Market Plunger in the house.
Is this thing work?
Yeah, it's on. F it, we're gonna do it live.
Yeah.
Market Plunger.
I won't say it.
Good morning, brother.
Good morning.
What's going on, man?
Nada.
What's happening?
Just living the dream.
Oh, thanks for stopping out at Monks and Some Prairie.
Yes.
You were short-lived there, stint for you.
Yeah, I had family was stopping by. That's why I was late too. Is there somebody else was at the house? And
well, we appreciate you coming by.
Yes, it was a good time.
It was a great time. Albeit brief with you there, but it was a good time. Then we stayed afterwards and shot the crap a little bit too.
Did you really?
Just a little bit.
I figured the day I leave early. You guys
well, we had AC in Partyville came out. We had a great listener, AC. He's the man. A couple other listeners, and so Jeff Grimes was there.
Jeff.
Wisconsin's offensive coordinator.
Oh no!
We were sitting there, and then in walks this like really tall dude, and we're on air. And Zach's like, and there's Jeff Grimes.
Was that?
He was just there for.
Was it?
Not for us.
I had left by then.
Yeah, it was like a little after you left. A real tall dude. I'm like, hey. I kind of recognize the guy, but usually I see he's got like a white Wisconsin hat on.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Zach, of course, is like all over it. Zach's like, and there's Jeff Grimes.
I was a little disappointed to learn last night that Zach barely follows hockey, isn't he? The Wisconsin guy. for it? Like, isn't that his job?
You know, I'm.
Sorry, Zach. No, he knew. I'm kidding. He knew. I was shocked that the Badgers were actually playing in the tournament.
Yeah, they beat Dartmouth 5-1.
Did they win last night?
5-1.
I saw the
5-1.
2-1. Wow.
It was 1-1 going into the third, and then all of a sudden, floodgates open. There's a couple empty netters, and now they'll take on Michigan State, the number 1 seed in the Worcester.
Wow.
The Worcester.
Worcester, Mass.
That'll be Saturday. I don't know what time it's at though. I'll have to.
It's hockey. No offense. I love hockey, but the fact they can't fight in college kind of disappoints me.
Yeah. Let's see here. 3:30. 3:30 on Saturday. 3:30 Central.
Wow, that's exciting. I guess it probably never have we both won the women's and the men at the same time, huh?
That's a great question.
Well, they've only been around since '99.
Women that's 9 championships. They got a strangle.
9 in less than 30 years. That's Tom Brady ain't got nothing on them.
That's right. You're damn. Mark Johnson. He needs a statue at everywhere.
Everywhere.
The LeBon, Cole Center.
Change the name of
Camp
the state
Randall.
to Mark Johnson.
I think around every cardinal direction, so north, south, east, west, the Cole Center, LeBon, and Camp Randall should be a statue of Mark Johnson because everywhere you look is a winner.
It is.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I have said his name is Mark Jackson my entire life. I'm not kidding. I struggle with that till this. I just did it.
They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
No, and
so.
I'm pretty old.
Yeah. Have you met Austin before?
I haven't. Austin, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We'll get you some headphones, Mark.
Yes, sir.
We'll get you the nice pair that Braxton Amos wore yesterday.
Oh, I should have brought mine.
No, you're good, dude. Did front desk give you any troubles?
No, actually, she knew who I was and she let me right in.
That's because I did my due diligence. I went down there and told her. I call him Market Plunger. Did she?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. She called me by the first name first.
You know, before with front desk people, there are people that say that they're coming in and shoot me on air.
Yeah.
And like front desk years ago, they just let them right in. They're like, oh, what are you here for? I'm here to kill Ebo. Oh yeah, he's right upstairs. Come on.
Didn't that last time I was here? That happened that morning, or it was like after I left.
Now there's a little vetting process. So. Usually they got a gun. They're like, yeah, is Ebo upstairs? I'm gonna go kill him. Yeah, there's the stairs right there. All right, WKTY, we love you. Yeah, you know where you're going? We love you guys. We'll see you guys. See you guys on Monday. Everyone else, 1 more hour. See you.
This is a Wisconsin Sports Zone update.
Well, the Milwaukee Brewers would take opening day 14-2 over the Chicago White Sox. Jake Bauers hit a 3-run shot. Sal Frelick had a 2-run blast, and William Contreras delivered a 3-run double. On the mound was Jacob Mizorowski, though. He set a Brewers opening day record with 11 strikeouts and just gave up 1 run, a homer in the first inning. Here's more from manager Pat Murphy on his starting pitcher.
I don't look at it as historic in terms of how he threw the ball. You know, I think he did some really good things and he matured, which we're hoping for. And, you know, I think that's the things to get excited about, what it means for the future. To get through the 4th and the 5th the way he did, he made some big pitches at big times. William, I mention it all the time, you guys get tired of it, but he really helped him get through that whole deal. 1st inning, 4th inning. And that's really key.
The Brewers now have today off. We'll be back at it tomorrow when they host the White Sox for a 6:10 first pitch. Turning to the Bucks, they're set to miss the playoffs and have a losing record for the first time in a decade. They'll be back into action tomorrow night when they host the San Antonio Spurs at the Pfizer Forum for a 2 o'clock tip.
For nearly 40 years, ABC Wisconsin Apprenticeship has been helping men and women transform themselves into highly skilled trade professionals. These skills are in demand and provide strong wages and benefits for a bright future. If you're a hands-on person who likes the feeling when you get projects done, apprenticeship could be for you. Go to buildyourcareerwi.org or just search online for ABC of Wisconsin.
Wisconsin football landed a major piece for their 2027 recruiting class. 4-star offensive lineman Cole Reeder from Germantown, the number 2 player in the state. And finally, Wisconsin hockey is moving on in the NCAA tournament. That's after beating Dartmouth 5-1 yesterday. They'll take on Michigan State on Saturday. For the Wisconsin Sports Zone Network, I'm Ebo.
Play it safe? Nah.
You gotta fight!
We don't abide by your rules. Sometimes it's okay to get unruly. This is Over the Line from the Alpine Liquor Studio. Alpine Liquors, Dane County's largest independently owned liquor store, proudly serving DeForest and beyond.
Alpine Liquors, I gotta go fuel up here before my excursion out. Got a little day ahead of me here, Market Plunger.
Where's this to?
By the way, Austin, his last day.
Oh,
First,
wow.
Well, I'm not your. I mean,
We never know.
We don't know.
Who knows?
Austin's applying for jobs.
Oh, where?
Everywhere and
Can
everywhere.
I talk about this?
I don't care. Yeah, go for it.
Well, I mean, it's your life.
True.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't ask that.
Do you want us to? Do you want us to talk?
We'll leave
Well,
it. We'll leave it at.
we'll let it be a
leave at
mystery.
that.
Yeah,
we'll
there
leave
you
it.
go.
We'll leave it at the mystery.
Yeah. Well, you always,
But,
you're always welcome here, Austin.
We are graduating in May, so
You're always
job
welcome
market-
here, Austin.
Job market's out.
And you know the
Yes.
guy that runs the entire company here.
Correct. And I will keep my little key on my keychain.
Yeah.
Can always have access to the building. Maybe
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come in with a gun. Kidding.
I'd hope not. Can't hurt steel, Austin.
Never.
Just
never.
an FYI, you can't
No.
hurt steel.
No, you're bulletproof.
I know. Thank you. I'm gonna will myself to stay alive. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, Alpine Liquors. Got to stock up. Yeah, I'm gonna have the beautiful thing about having a wife that's a dental hygienist is you get free dental. I mean, kind of for the cleanings.
What, do you just go in there and she does
Just going
it?
in,
Sweet.
going in, and then after that, her car, her Jeep is in the back right window, like got stuck, so it wouldn't open or close. I mean, so just riding with the back right window open. So I tried everything. I even took the door apart. It was beyond me. So put in the shop. So I'm dropping my car off at her place. This is right off East Washington Market Plunger, and then 3:30 is my appointment. Then after that, I'm meeting a buddy at 4:30, and it's game on.
Oh.
And don't worry, no car to worry about, nothing. It's game on, baby. It's game on. Other than that, though, no Brewers to watch today. I mean, they're off. One yesterday. The Miz, electric.
They're off after one day.
That's how they, it's opening day.
Is it?
And then,
Well, is it? I mean, now the opening day is what, the 26th?
well, they had
Or
opening
the
night.
24th?
They had opening night on Wednesday on Netflix. Then
Yeah.
opening day was yesterday. Then it's opening day part 2 today for other teams.
And Twa and everything else.
But last night, some March Madness. Osman, are you checking the games out?
For sure,
dude.
We got. I mean, I'm fully invested in the tournament.
What the hell
Michigan's
happened
still
in
it.
Nebraska? They choked hard.
Yeah, they did. They were up 10 and like half. Yeah. Not having 4 guys on the court for the dagger is not a great look.
That's tough. What
But
happened
hey,
there?
It was their first tournament win in history this year. So
What a way to bow out.
It's a
4
good-
guys on the court.
Yeah.
Iowa comes back and wins 77-71.
And then
Illinois beat Houston.
out toughs Houston in Houston.
Yeah.
Ooh, I thought
Unreal.
Houston might make the Final Four.
Yeah, I did too.
65-55.
So we're guaranteed one Big Ten team in the Final Four.
Purdue.
We got Purdue
beats
winning.
Texas 79-77.
Arizona's a wagon.
And Arizona just put it on Arkansas.
Yeah, Arizona's really good.
John Calipari got his ass handed to him.
Yeah.
I think that was his biggest loss in the tournament.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Speaking of that, I did have something funny about. Okay, so, NIL transfer portal. There's some guys that even played in the G League that now are playing in college basketball.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's insane. I think was it Green Bay or Milwaukee? I think it was UW Green Bay had a 27-year-old. Now he was like did service, using the service, and then. But
Yeah.
there's guys out here that are, when you think of college kids, I think like Osman over here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
22, right? Yeah, right? 22?
Correct.
Gonna graduate. Off he goes. There's dudes playing that are like 27 years old.
Yeah, so the high school I went to we would have postgraduates, and one year in our football team, he was really good, but he was 20 because he went on like a Mormon mission
Yeah, sure, yeah.
after his senior
Yeah.
year, and then he did a postgrad year, and then by the end of the season, he was buying people booze.
As he should. As one should. Here's John Calipari last night. Listen to this.
You've obviously relied on freshmen for a long time. Is it different in today's game when you have some teams using 23, 24, older guys?
25, 26, 27.
Yeah. Is it different relying on
Beards,
freshmen?
kids in the stands, on their second wife. Yeah, this is a little bit different. So then you say, well, why are they staying in school so long?
Because they're getting paid millions of dollars. I mean, the BYU guy, the number one, could get $7 million.
Yeah. No, hey, if that was
For
me,
the
I would do it too.
Yeah. Money. I don't blame them. I do not blame them. It's our fault that we have nothing that prohibits age. Make it 25. Kids transfer 5 times. Why? It's the same reason. Can I get more
AJ
money
Store.
somewhere? That's why if you put your name in the portal and you're on my team, you're out. I'm not going to be extorted. You know where we stand on things. So it's, yes, harder with freshmen. Now, we just brought in 3 5-star freshmen, all physically able to guard 24 and 25-year-olds.
Yeah, they look like they're 30.
If you're not physically able to withstand a 25 or 26, it's really dangerous. But the 3 that we just signed, they're all, I can call them beasts.
Oh, I just want to play the one part again.
You've obviously relied on freshmen for a long time. Is it different in today's game when you have some teams using 23, 24, older guys? Where
25, 26, 27.
Yeah. Is it different relying on
Beards,
freshmen?
kids in the stands, on their second wife. Yeah, this is a little bit different.
That's funny, dude.
Well said, though.
That's pretty funny.
So these guys that are that old, are they? Did they like not go to college and then all of a sudden are going to college, or they had gone to
Well,
college?
there's some guys that are injured. There's like,
Yes.
and before that, there was the COVID years. So you get
Yes.
another year, you get like the.
Yes.
How old was Carson Beck? Austin, 20.
He was up there for sure.
Wasn't he like 26? Carson Beck.
Because now that COVID stuff and all that,
Well,
all
that's
that's
over
done,
now.
Just say 4
He's
years
23.
of eligibility. That's
Oh,
it.
23.
But there on Indiana, there was like 25-year-olds.
Yeah. Well, Miami and Indiana both had like the highest.
They had like the oldest
average
age.
Yeah. And a lot of money. What are you saying, Michael
Correct.
Plunger?
I think they should just say, look, you can play 4 years. That's it.
Well, I mean,
I
if
think
you get the injury,
Unless- that- I mean,
yeah, I think cap it at 5.
That's completely different if you're injured, but
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, you got, as Coach Kale saying there, 25, 26, 27 on their second wives.
I love Gilbert.
Their first wife's already dipping into child support for the NIL money.
No doubt.
You know?
Or at least they will be soon.
Well, I mean, you always wondered, before NIL, you'd see some of these guys that are like got like full sleeves, like tattoos.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, I know that's not cheap.
No doubt.
And I know that you can't get money. Like, what's going on?
Well, we used to laugh about that with like Ron Dane around campus.
Well, yeah, I mean,
like,
there's the-
strutting around in like brand new
Yeah.
$70,000 Cadillac.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, you got the injuries. The COVID years are done, but there's grad transfers. There's all these. But I will say though, college basketball. Austin, are you still an NBA guy?
I haven't kept up with it at all this year, really.
Because the Bucks stink?
Yes.
Yeah. NBA.
I'll watch the playoffs, but that's it.
I mean, you'll see if it's not the blatant disregard for travel rules, like traveling, for flopping. You have, I don't know how much you ever watched the Lakers. Luka Doncic, who is unbelievably good, is the biggest whiner and crybaby. And you team that with LeBron James, too, who's also, I like LeBron, but he's a big crybaby flopper, too. Austin, do you ever watch the Lakers? Do you ever see how much Luka Doncic just bitches and moans and cries to the referees every single possession?
There's a lot of it.
Oh,
Shea-
my. It's
Shea
just
does the same thing.
Everyone is just whining nonstop to the referees. They don't even play defense. They're just crying to the refs about how they were fouled. And they already get huge whistles anyways.
If I was a coach, I'd sit them down.
Well, can you imagine being J.J. Redick and you're coaching? You got LeBron James and Luka Doncic both just crying constantly.
No, that would bother me. It's like in soccer when they flop to the ground. I would sit the guy. I'd be like, "You're not."
I think it's
playing
worse than
again
soccer now.
If you do,
Honestly, the NBA is worse than soccer.
I would sit them in a heartbeat.
So you look at the NBA. I know some people still kind of watch it. Playoffs are fun.
Yes, but they go on for so long.
Rick Pitino was asked about this, because college basketball, college basketball is awesome. Like, I know transfer portal NILs made things different, but it still is
like
great.
it, yeah.
Rick Pitino was asked, here, I found this funny
What about
too.
Calipari on the NBA?
I don't have he's like, I'm sticking to
40-year-olds with 8 wives.
Here's Rick Pitino. Rick Pitino on college basketball's popularity at an all-time high, while interest in the NBA has declined. Take a listen to him.
Given that you coached during the height of the NBA's cultural popularity, I was hoping to get your perspective on why you think fan interest in the NBA seems to be waning while college basketball is at an all-time high.
I think the resurgence of St. John's.
Yeah. He should have just said me.
Yes, he did. That's him saying.
I know, but he should have just said
It's
me.
the Johnnies, dude. The resurgence of St. John's.
I mean, he's not wrong.
By the way,
kinda.
I have them going. You know why I have them going far in my bracket? Because of Rick Pitino.
Yeah, absolutely. How can you not? I mean,
Because of Rick. Because of Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Mm.
Didn't he and Calipari coach the NBA at the same time? Wasn't that like late 90s or something? Or early?
Yeah. I think they're. I have to go look at the exact years.
Yeah.
I mean, the height of the NBA. Dude, I mean.
That was awesome back then. It really was.
Maybe I'm getting older. I don't know what it is. But, and Market Plunger, you're a little older than I.
Yeah.
But the nostalgia.
Yeah, I always check myself when I start talking about that because that's,
is
part of it. But
was everything that just much better back then?
I mean, people seem tougher. I'm not saying like physically tough.
The
but
things
like,
just stink more now?
Yeah, people whine.
Or
a
am
lot
I
more.
just getting old?
I think it's social media. It's like people always whine, but now you see it on social media. That's all it is. It's just whining. But I don't think it's really changed. I think it's just in our face more.
Well, everything is, is right there at Austin.
Yeah.
He came out of the womb holding a tablet.
Yeah.
You know?
God, I remember like the internet just first appearing. How awesome that was.
They're like, "Oh, you got twins." Like, no, it's just a kid with a tablet coming out.
Not
At
wrong.
least it wasn't a kid in like a Hummer.
That's what another thing I've seen in sports discourse just in general is like the big moments just like we glaze over very quickly. Like we move like Bam dropping 83. If he did that 10 years ago, that would have been.
It's also how he did
such
it.
a bigger story.
It's also how they did it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. My fault.
No, that's all I got. Like we just move on so quickly.
Are we
now.
just so jaded and unhappy in society now that everything just sucks?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we're any more unhappy.
We want to
again.
complain about
You
everything.
can everybody can see it.
Mhm.
That I remember with that Bam thing, that day, people were like, I forgot what guy it was on ESPN. He's like, "Oh, we'll forget about this tomorrow."
Yeah.
Like he was even saying that.
Well, I mean, just look at the news cycle, not even sports. Like every moment is everyone wants to get I don't want to live like this, but majority of people want to live in some gotcha moment.
Yeah.
Where they're like, "Oh, you root for this team or you vote this way or you feel this way." Everyone wants to live in this moment where like they can say, "I got you. You're a terrible human being."
You know, the problem.
It happens, and then the next day,
it's bad karma when you think
it
that
starts
way,
all
comes
over
back
again.
to you.
We care more about hating on others than
Well, the news cycle is so
enjoying
hilarious because every day is the worst thing to ever happen. Ever. And then the next day, that's not even mentioned again. And then the worst thing that's ever happened to ever happen just happened right now.
It's like,
and then it happens again the next day.
This is the most important election of your lifetime.
Yeah,
like the last.
It's out
one or the
every
one
day. It's the most terrible thing has ever occurred.
before. Yeah.
Well, I thought that was yesterday. No. I don't even remember what I said
And as
yesterday.
bad as it is, there've been far worse times. Far worse times. Truly. The plague.
I want the worm.
The worm.
So when I was younger, when we first got the internet, a dial-up modem. Shout out to MHTC. Well, dial-up modem, Market Plunger. My stepdad said, "I pray for the worm," and I said, "What the hell is the worm?" What? He goes, "Whatever it is to take this thing called the internet out." he goes, "Everyone thinks it's gonna be so good, but he goes, no, it's gonna ruin everything." And this was like late 90s. Late 90s.
Prescient.
And I'm like, dude, I'm like, no way, dude. I'm like, this is amazing. Look at you connecting. And then now I'm like, I pray for the worm, man. And again, I don't know if it's getting old and you're jaded, it's nostalgic, but it's like you're looking back like the height of the NBA.
But the NBA was better back then.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. They were tougher. Like again, physically they were.
What's gotten better? Has football gotten better? NFL?
I think I love the NFL. I mean, I can nitpick things, but I love it.
I mean, it's gotten softer to a degree.
It has gotten softer, but I still love it.
But you get more points, you're more scoring. Everything is a little more technical.
And there's still a little violence, ultra violence in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
I'm trying to think of what has
good
gotten
sport.
better.
Baseball with the pitch clock.
Baseball's better.
Baseball's better. Yeah. I think
Everybody's
college
better.
basketball is really fun.
College basketball is really good right now.
Television has gotten better.
Has it?
Oh, come on.
Well, network television or?
No, just the whole concept of being able to watch whatever you want and the sheer volume of good shows.
Here we go. Our guy Brad in Sturgeon Bay. Ebo, to your point, we are already no longer talking about the quadruple amputee that shot his passenger.
That is wild,
Brad, you are right. We have totally glossed over that.
Look, that is terrible gun safety, though. Have you seen the video of him doing that? Like the fact he didn't shoot
Well, he's
himself.
terrible gun safety. He never has his trigger on or his finger on the trigger.
It doesn't when you're
not.
when you're sliding.
How
on your
can it
leg
be
like
terrible gun safety when he never has his finger on the trigger?
It could catch on something. It could. I'm not kidding. His pant leg, something. It's just not. You know.
He was driving a car.
I know.
While shooting a gun.
And a cornhole champion.
And a professional cornhole champion. Not a cornhole champion, a professional.
I said that to my mom, and she's like, Daniel, how dare you? I'm like, no, it's corn. She didn't know what cornhole was. She knew what beanbag toss was, but.
How do you explain to your boomer parent that a quadruple amputee is a professional cornhole champion that shot his friend while driving?
Yeah.
How do you explain that to somebody?
I don't know, my mom wouldn't be surprised. She was probably live during Helen Keller, so.
You know Helen Keller flew a plane?
Come on now.
Did she?
Did she really? Like,
Did
what?
she?
Grab a hold
Would I lie to you? Austin, Google it right now.
I mean, I've
Would the internet lie to you?
I've flown
the
a plane
internet's
by
always
grabbing a hold of it and doing this. I haven't landed and taken off.
Well, I didn't say she landed and took off, but I'm saying, Austin, look it up right now.
Well,
Type in Helen Keller flies plane.
I know,
Was she in like a Wright
I know
Flyer
she
or
claims
something?
to have flown a plane.
Type in right now to Google. Helen Keller flies plane.
I bet we could find out that the date she claimed was before flight was even invented.
No. Austin, are you typing this in? I'm here
Yes.
typing.
Yes, Helen Keller briefly piloted a plane.
Thank
in
you. Would I lie to you?
1946.
Would I lie?
In what year?
1946.
Oh, 40. Was she still? Yeah, I guess my mom.
Would I
would've
lie
been
to
one
you?
then. Wow.
For about 20 minutes.
The
Wow,
scariest
well,
20
that-
minutes
no,
of your
that's-
life on
that's
that plane, by the
impressive,
way.
though. For 20 minutes, I'll give it.
Did you know that she did a barrel roll in it? No, I'm just kidding.
And then skydive.
Yeah, she jumped
Into a
out of
bucket.
it without a parachute and landed in a net.
Field stripped a rifle. Took out some Germans.
And then
Would I
she
lie to
went
you?
and won a cornhole championship.
Blinded by the light.
What? The song was stuck in my head. What are you laughing at? You don't like Manfred E. Man Earth Band?
Absolutely, but that is what's that? A segue? That was perfect. What do you call it?
I'm just going to breakdown. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well played.
Water. We'll come right back.
Madman drums, rubbers, Indians in the summer with a teenage diplomat. In the dumps with the mumps as the adolescent bumps his way into his hair. With a boulder on my shoulder, feeling kind of older, I trip the merry-go-round. With his very unpleasing sneezing and wheezing, the calliope crashed to the ground. She was blinded by the light, wrapped up like a noose under the runner in the night.
You've got to kick him off the tour. He's not breaking any rules.
This is Over the Line
It's a disgrace to the game.
on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
It could be a Mary J. Blige sample.
Yeah, I think
but
it is.
This is Tech 9 Slacker.
That's right,
Tech
I don't
Nina.
know that.
Tech 9.
That's way old.
Tech 9.
Was he from Oakland?
No, Kansas City Mo, dude.
Oh, that's right.
KC Mo.
Yeah.
Strange music, dude. Tech 9. I met him.
Did you really? Did he? What is he here?
Yeah, he was here. Short guy. Cool guy, though. We were kind of weird.
Oh, he's from from Kansas City. They're
KC
weird
Mo
down there.
did.
Yeah.
And then I did a 28-hour radiothon and then went to his concert.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't sleep. It was a wild time.
I bet.
Fun. But I'll say I slept like a baby after that, dude. All right, 608-321-1670. Enjoying our final moments with Osman. Well, Nick Osen's coming up here. We're going to talk to Nick about Wisconsin. I got to relive a little Wisconsin basketball, but also Wisconsin football. This is my favorite time for Wisconsin football. This is when you let the mind wander and you can hope. You know, your hope hasn't been crushed yet. Your hope hasn't been crushed yet. Austin, how do you feel about Michigan, by the way?
I'm nervous, but
about what?
About the game tonight.
Oh, I meant football. Okay, yeah. Anyway.
Oh, I'm not locked in on football right now.
Okay, that's fine.
But they'll be fine.
We
got the Mormon culture in there now, which God knows we needed that.
The Mormon culture?
Well, yeah, because
our whole coaching staff's from Utah.
Before that, they were just on OnlyFans asking people to meet up. And here's tickets to the game if you will,
or getting hit by their wives. What's that Mormon woman, the Bachelorette?
Yeah, what happened to that?
She beat up her boyfriend or something.
Oh yeah, I did see something like that. I don't keep up on that.
And they canceled the show.
Did they? Well, I was talking about Sharon Moore first, and him and his OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And then you guys brought in the Mormon culture.
We needed that.
You need a complete culture shift.
Yeah, why not?
Do you think more of those kind of set up to be the fail guy or the fall guy?
More?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he probably shouldn't have gotten the job to begin with.
Yeah.
It was his first time ever being a head coach, and it was for University of Michigan. But
then turns out he was kind of.
Turns out, yeah, it was bad either way. He probably would have done that anywhere.
Yeah.
So. Not a great look.
It never really works out, does it?
No.
You ever heard the story like, yeah, Jim, when he started sending money to that OnlyFans girl and cheating on his wife, it really worked out for him at the end. He really turned his life around. When you ever heard a success story out of that? I don't think I have.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Jim's married with a wife and 2 kids, but things really started coming up daisies for him when he started going on OnlyFans and trying to court those women. I never heard it.
It usually ends up well for the woman he courted, though, or they court.
It's like you ever heard of like a successful meth story? Yeah. Yeah, when Jack started smoking
state
meth,
of Iowa?
things really started turning up for him. Yeah. you ever heard like a success story out of that, you know? OnlyFans simp success story.
Simp.
So good luck with the Mormon culture there, Austin.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so Nick Olsen's coming up to talk to Wisconsin football. Colton Joseph, ups and downs of practice. So we'll get to that. Huge recruit, the second one in the state. Cole Reeder, this dude's 6'7". He's like almost 300. He's a big boy. So Wisconsin shoring up the borders a little bit there, the Wisconsin border. Look at that. Austin, When do you go back to Whitewater?
Probably Sunday.
Sunday? What are you doing on the weekend then? Going out gallivanting around downtown?
Potentially.
Yeah?
Watching the Michigan game tonight with Uncle Sean. And then...
What are you guys watching? Where at?
At his house. He has the kids this weekend.
Oh, okay.
So hanging out with the twins.
Nice.
They're 10.
Okay.
They're a bundle of joy.
Nice.
They're a lot.
Are they Michigan fans too?
No, they're not really into it yet.
All right, good.
One of them's a Bills fan because Josh Allen.
Bills.
So yeah, they just pick random discs.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then Market Plunger, what did you do?
Saturday, probably
Saturday.
Gallivant.
Gallivant around?
Yeah.
Sure. How about you, Market Plunger?
I'm always gallivanting. That's literally what I do. I'm going to the gas station. I'm gallivanting.
I'm gallivanting around, man. I'm going to the mobile.
Just walk around and strut. That's it.
I love it. We'll enjoy it.
Always do.
All right. Waiting for my song to play. There we go. We'll get Nick Olson on. We'll talk a little Wisconsin football, a little basketball. Football, though, as Nick's got another spring practice under his belt from yesterday. So we'll do that upcoming. And then there's one more segment, and then we're out of here for the day. What, you had to drop your mom off to do something?
Yeah, to get eyeball shots, apparently.
Why do you get it? What's the eye? What do you mean?
Macular degeneration, I think it is.
So these... How
Yeah,
big
they
are these
actually-
shots?
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't.
You don't want to know?
No, that's needles are the only thing in life that really
Needles in the
bothers me.
eye.
Yes, terrible.
Ugh.
And they say it's genetic, so but apparently I don't have it.
Must have
thankfully.
skipped a generation.
It better.
Yeah.
Because I ain't putting no needles in my eyeballs. I would go blind.
One of our listeners, Thunder Warlock, he gets shots in his eyes.
Oh, you're tougher than me. Way, way tougher. I couldn't do it.
Ugh. All right. Well, I hope your mom's doing okay. Best
No,
of luck.
she's good. She's tough.
All right, we'll come right back. Nick Olson, Badgers 24/7 next.
Just like witches at black masses, evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction, in the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning, death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh, Lord, yeah.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 5 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 4 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes.
I got a lot of living to do before I die, and I ain't got time to waste. And no one else I'd rather talk about life with than our guy Nick Olson, Badger 24/7, 24/7 Sports. Nick, what's up, dude?
Evo, man, like I say every week, you don't miss it, those music intros. This was good vibes, man. Happy Friday, sun shining. Yeah. Let's get after it.
It's Ferrari, a.k.a. F50. Let's break it down. Nick! All right, last Friday I was on location in Appleton for Gregapalooza, so there was it's hard to talk. There was a delay in the phone, and you were out. Were you out in Portland?
Absolutely, man. I was.
How was you stayed a little later. When did you end up coming home? Sunday?
Yeah, I came back. Man, when was that? I took a red eye. As you know, I've kind of come to enjoy those a little bit. So I took a red eye Saturday night. Got back to, we'll say, the Midwest at about 5:45, 6 a.m.
Okay.
You know, overall, it was a fine trip. You know, I'm not a complainer. Not my favorite city, not the worst city at all, but tough game, as I know we'll touch on here.
Did you see any bearded ladies?
I don't think so.
Okay. When I think Portland, I think of the bearded ladies. Nick.
Oh, man.
I mean, they're ugly, but what was uglier was Wisconsin's play. The defense was ugly, but that was them all year. We knew they were kind of like not good at defense. Did Wisconsin play bad and High Point just played better? Like, what was your put a bow on this? I'm sick of talking about it, but I haven't asked you yet. Give us put a bow on it.
No, I know, but you bet. We'll put the bow on it together. You know, as much as there's the optimism, you know, kind of talk, like I do keep it real, and I will I'll go to the grave saying that, they didn't play poorly for probably 36 or 37 minutes. I don't think that there was a doubt that they were the better team. I don't think they, quote unquote, weren't ready. They were up 15-5, and then I think they had another 10-point lead around like 42-32. Obviously, they had the 8-point lead late. So were there some miscues and lack of execution? Absolutely. I'm not looking to make excuses. Like they, felt like the game was kind of in the Badgers' hands, and obviously it fell apart late. But I will agree. I think the offense was fine. I even thought at sometimes, like, some of those triples from Johnston, or even one of the ridiculous step backs from Martin, like those weren't even poor defense. But yes, there were some tough moments and kind of falling off late.
When Chase Johnston, this of course that's like a perfect name for some random dude in March to upset your team. When he hit that 3-pointer from the half court, and then another one, the fall back. How would you even describe? I said it was divine intervention. It was like the hand of God coming down. Like what do you do? What do you do against that?
Man,
it was destiny.
No, there's nothing you really could have done. I mean, you're not gonna face guard a guy from 38 feet out. You're obviously not looking to foul there, so it's really tough. And credit to him. Yeah. Obviously we were in the locker rooms, prior and preparation and things, and like everybody kind of knew how good he was at that and how quick his release was. He doesn't do a ton else, Evo, as we know.
I think he scored his first 2-point field goal in the whole season.
I think our guy Zach Heilprin was the person that told me that after that was his first 2.
I'm sick
all year,
which
is crazy to think.
I feel
about,
sick,
man.
Nick. I want to. Hey, moving forward though, and this is just my gut feeling. I don't think John Blackwell is going to be with the team. I think Nolan Winter will. That's just my gut feeling. And I have nothing to go by it. It's just how I perceive things. Nick, moving forward, what do you think this team is going to look like for Wisconsin?
Yeah, so you kind of hit it on the head, Evo, in terms of the big names, obviously. I think that, they're really working hard, and I'll have some updates here the next time we talk, I think. But they're really working hard to retain, as I kind of reported in like an 800,000-word piece earlier this week, like Winter, Rapp, Bielauskas, because I think that whether publicly or kind of around the program, they've talked about how they want to come back. And, JB, they're absolutely 1,000% working hard to do that. And, Eva, I'm not ready to make a prediction on it. I do think that there is a chance, maybe a little bit better than you may feel. And you didn't say there's no chance or anything like that. But
yeah.
I think that they're going to be, like, competitive with things. But, man, just the fact that he's obviously a really good player, hard worker, durable, fairly versatile. He's a vet at this point. Like, some of the numbers out there will be pretty insane. They just will be. That's a fact of the matter of where we're at right now. It's obviously going to be a huge thing.
Do you know how much collectively the roster was? Like how much they spent for the roster this year? Is that public knowledge? Do you or a guess?
It's not. I could give kind of the area. This is not official report, anything like that. But I had heard, I think around like $6 to $6.5 million. I think
for the whole
maybe
roster.
Probably a touch more than that. Probably more so around the 7 range. But like obviously Boyd, Blackwell, Winter were kind of the highest paid. Like Rhodey took a hometown discount. Carrington, who obviously was pretty big most of the year, did not get a ton to come here from my understanding. And then you're talking about a bunch of young guys. Bielauskas, obviously, like the international European guys can usually get a little more, it seems. So in that range,
moving expenses.
I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but like just speaking with,
I would imagine it'd be more.
Not just, I was going to say not just people like maybe around the program, but just with ties to it or people that want to contribute and things like that. Like it needs to be more.
Yeah.
I think that it will be. I'm not ready to say some huge jump that I'm hearing from these other schools. And, I think it would be only fair for them to get a jump in things as well, especially with how well Guard has handled the portal.
Yeah. All right, Nick. All right, that's the last time. Well, I'm sure it'll come up in casual conversation when you do a 4-hour sports show. I'm done talking about Wisconsin basketball for now. Okay, I'm done with it. It's over. I'm sick of digging into this wound. Nick, what I'm all in on. My favorite thing about the Luke Fickell era for Wisconsin football is the spring. Because you can let the mind wander. You get hope. You're not beaten down by reality yet. Like you're feeling good. So I'm all in on Colton Joseph. I'm all in. And I know you got a couple practices under your belt now. There was some that was happening when, the beat was out there in Portland. But, dude, Colton Joseph, that's the big story for Wisconsin football. Talking to Zach Heilprin and Jesse Temple a little bit from the practice earlier this week, they didn't say these words, but I could tell they wanted to. Dazzling, titillating, brilliant throws. That's what they didn't want to say it, so I said it for him. How's Colton Joseph looking?
I like those words. Ebo, I think that, so basically talking with, colleagues and obviously my direct colleagues in media that were here early on, I think it was a slower start. But what we saw this week, I would say especially Tuesday, he looked really, really good. I'm not overhyping anything, but just the way, man, I think what he can do on the run, and not just running the football, but some of the throws that he can make, while on the move, just really, really impressive. And he seems to be really gelling with the group. I had reported a while ago that, the receivers were already getting some extra throws in with him, and they really like him. I think it's going to be fun. I think the huge thing for me there is obviously keeping him healthy and then seeing Ebo who can kind of separate, man, and kind of come out on top in terms of the wideout competition as well.
Mm-hmm. I heard also, were you at practice yesterday?
Absolutely.
Did you saw the fight then? Mason Posa putting it down, dude, said, not on my watch. Were you fired up?
It was, I personally, as long as everybody's good, and doesn't get hurt, I don't mind some of that extra physicality, intensity, it's showing that these dudes care. Obviously, you've got a lot of juices flowing out there. It's a physical game. So, yeah, there was
as long as you don't Myles Garrett someone. It takes someone's helmet off and try to commit manslaughter. We don't want
that'll cause 50 or 60 guys. You do not want that.
Cause some brain damage,
but
too.
No, in all sincerity, Evo, I think that, a name I'll mention, I'm sure you've seen it, but one that's ahead of the game for me is Deuce Adams, the Louisville quarterback transfer. He's frankly, he's looking a lot better than I maybe anticipated. I think he's the clear-cut number 2 right now.
Nick, I don't want to put this out there, but the last 3 years has been injuries for the starting quarterback. And if I got to see a Braden Locke type-esque performance again, I might. Is there a bridge around here? I might jump off of it if there is. Tell me that Deuce Adams is head and shoulders, light years better than a Braden Locke per se.
From what we have seen so far, there's no real question.
Okay,
he throws a better ball.
Enough said.
He's got zip. He can move. I like the kid, man.
Okay,
I think you're looking at a future starter in his career.
Okay, good. Because where did Locke go? Thornton? I don't know.
I forgot.
Thorlington?
Was it like Tarleton?
Yes, Tarleton. Yes. Tarlington? Doesn't matter. He can't hurt us anymore. Nick. And then huge news yesterday. I know you're always on the recruiting show too, dude. How big is this? How big is this Cole Reeder kid? 6'7", 2. How big is he?
He's a big dude. He's like 6'7", I think around 280, 290 at least. I think we just updated his profile. He might be actually closer to that 300 range, which is really, really impressive. I've seen him play basketball a little bit. Moves well, obviously great frame. There's a lot of excitement about him. And frankly, Ebo, this is one, national offers from just about everybody. Ohio State, Michigan State, Minnesota, Kansas, Penn State. Really, really strong win for Luke Fickell. The new O-line coach, Eric Mateos, Casey Robach, Pat Lambert. They really did a great job. This isn't one that, schools were kind of slowing down on or things like that. Like, he had incredible offers.
Love it. Nick, outside of that, brother, before I let you go, are we got any plans? Not work related? We going anywhere to eat good? Like, what's we've been eating anywhere good? You got a good
Yeah,
meal
we
somewhere?
do, man. We do actually. You know, it's my wonderful fiance's little spring break. You know, she works at a school, so she gets some little spring break vacation. Obviously, I've had to be around for football and coverage, but going to some of her favorite restaurants this weekend, including, you tell me if you've ever been here. I don't think I brought this one up. Asteria Papavero downtown.
Yes, I have indeed. Nice little Italian spot.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
dude. Yeah, it is. It is really nice. So I'm gonna grind today. Go there tonight with her. Watch some hoops with the fellas this weekend. It's gonna be good, man. Gonna be nice to try living life a little bit.
What's the bar by there? The Ideal. I mean, there's the Ideal bar, and then there's there's Players.
Oh yeah, yep. I've been to I think one of those, but we probably won't do that. You know, I could see we're more a kind of the sports gaming type. So we might,
okay, yeah. My addiction was getting the best of me there. You know, my addiction.
I could see. Oh man, I could see like a Dave and Buster's type of thing to end the night or something.
Me, I'm looking for the dirtiest, grindiest dive bar, Nick. Hey, Nick, if people want to get a hold of all your stuff, my brother, how can they do so?
You're the man, dude. I missed this last week. Badger 247. Man, we've had a lot of content flowing, to be honest. 5 stories on Writer. I'll have portal updates later this weekend, next week. Just kind of continuing on mailbags. It's a great time, guys. 50% off right now as well.
Much love, Nick. Have a great weekend, and give our best to the beautiful fiance, and enjoy some gabagool at the Italian spot. Oh, my God. Love you, brother.
I can't wait, man. I appreciate you. Talk soon.
Much love. See you, man. Bye-bye. Nick Olson. See, Market Plunger. Yes. And Austin, I don't know. I think, Austin, you view your bar goings as like, where's the most like 21-year-old?
Where's the cheapest drinks?
Yeah.
What has the best deals of the night?
Well, I mean, what I like when you go to a bar, I like the little element of danger.
Yeah,
I like that little feeling that you probably not, but might get stabbed. Like I like that little element of danger. I like that, Mark. Yeah, I mean, you've been to some dive bars.
Well, yeah, I mean, I grew up on the north side, east side.
Well,
so getting stabbed was
that's a rite of passage.
It was a rite of passage. At least somebody pulling a knife out on you. And he might have not known what he was doing with it. It was just too many drinks. But it's still, when you see it, you're a little freaked out. But yeah. No, I agree. A little danger zone's good.
I miss Visions.
Vision. Oh wow.
If you want to talk about potentially getting stabbed, dude. You had a nice little night. You go to I miss what was it where you cooked your own steak? Right.
Oh yeah, not Ginsu. It was
no, where you cooked your own steak.
Yeah, Prime Quarter.
Prime Quarter.
Yeah.
You go to Prime Quarter.
Prime Quarter.
Oh, dude, I loved it. You go to Prime Quarter, and then you go, you mosey off the Visions.
Yeah, and then
nice little night.
What was the Mexican? Pedro's.
Pedro's making Mexi.
And then you can go to the Joanne Fabrics at the end.
Yeah, little arts and crafts afterwards. Pedro's on the west side used to have karaoke.
Did they really?
Oh, dude.
I only went there once my entire life.
Oh, my fake ID was buzzing there, man. I'm telling you, looked nothing like me. You guys like, yeah, sure. You get giant they're $5 humongous margaritas.
Oh wow.
And then karaoke night.
I was a villa. Don't you live by there?
Love the villa. Love the villa.
Yeah.
Best fish fry around.
Absolutely. It really is.
Austin, did you ever have a fake?
Yeah.
No, I mean, hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically speaking.
Yeah, same.
I may or may not have used something.
Market plunger?
Yes. Yeah.
Hypothetically speaking.
Yes. No. Absolutely had one. You come and get me. See what happens.
You come.
Can't do anything now.
We'll come right back. You can try it. Oh, you can try. Don't make me boo you. All right, we'll come right back.
This is Over the Line
You know, society's got no hold on this outlaw.
on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
Well, all is right in the world. Brewers win. Fly the L. Cubs lose. 14-2. Jacob Mizorowski, 11 strikeouts, an opening day record. And total, the Miz and 4 other relievers, 20 strikeouts, the most since 1900, tying the likes of a Roger Clemens or a Kerry Wood. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, before we, Austin and Grant. Grant, good morning. I just wanted to be able to, have you a good send-off, Austin. Last segment here. We appreciate your time.
Appreciate it for letting me come in on my spring break. Spent spring break on OTL.
Yep, we had a great time.
Absolutely.
Don't cry because it's over, Austin.
Be happy.
Smile because it happened.
Of course.
Grant, could you hug Austin for me? That's for me, Austin.
Thanks.
Put your ass into it. There you go. There you go. That's from me, Austin. Thank you, Grant.
The love is felt.
Thank you, Grant.
The love is felt.
Any last words here, Austin?
Well, you never more to be revealed on what happens next for Mr. Ostman. But going back to Whitewater, got about a month left. Then we're out of that
Market Plunger, any words of advice?
No.
For Austin?
No. Well, just if you want a job, talk to your boss here. Seriously, the guy that owns it. If you know him, might be able to help you.
Yeah. Austin, don't take any wooden
Something in the
nickels.
works. No.
Don't take any wooden nickels. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Yep.
When in doubt, look intelligent.
Always. The glasses help me.
They do. They do.
Treat people like you want to be treated.
The
So it's
golden
important.
rule.
Yeah. And hard work never killed anybody, Austin, but why take a chance, you know?
No doubt.
Hey, real quick, Mississippi Drew, is that you? Who's this on line one?
AC in Partyville.
AC, real quick, AC, what's up? I seen you at Monks at Sun Prairie last night. What's up, brother?
My man, it was great to see you again last night. Peace to Zach. That was great meeting him. And I got tickets to Black Label tonight. I will be there.
Well, I'll find you, brother. I'll get you a beer.
All right.
All right.
All right. Sounds good.
Much love, AC. We'll rock out tonight,
All right.
bro.
You got it.
See you,
Thanks.
man. Well, Austin, Grant already gave you a hug for me, so I don't feel obligated to do anything else. Yeah. So get the hell out of here now. Turn in your fob. Get the hell out of here. Go and get now. Go and get, boy.
I'm keeping the fob.
Nope. Turn in all your stuff. You're done.
Security's going to escort you out.
Yep. Security's here to escort you. Don't let the door hit you with the good Lord split you. Get the hell out. All right, we'll see you guys on America Plunger. Much love, brother.
Peace.
Much love, boss man. See you guys on Monday. Bill Michaels next.